Welcome into the doobie den. Grab a chair and relax, my friend. Buddha's in the back rolling a joint, and the butt today's fire on point. Sit back and light it up as we ascend into the game where reality ends. Buddha's gonna lead us on an epic quest. See if the thief, the crew can complete the test. Smoke some bud or hit your dab. Do what you do to feel foul. Tell your mom, tell your mom, tell your friends. The doobie den is where the party begins.
But they break once more. A warp core breach on this galactic shore. We wait for comms, Latinum's our plea. In this buggy cosmos, we're Starfleet, you see. Star Trek Fleet Commando, the lags are full. Bugs that vanish, then return to show. Compensation chests, they come and go. 7 years of crashes, still we boldly. So raise your tricorder to the stars, we strive. Through endless bugs, we keep the fleet alive. 7 years of chaos, yet we'll never fall.
I logged in again, full of hope and dread. Server lag hits like a photon to the head. My ship's stuck in warp, my crew's gone rogue, and the bug report's buried under code. Armada's glitch, rewards don't drop. The leaderboard froze at the very top. I and I tap, but nothing responds. It's like the devs beamed out and moved on. We send tickets, we beg and plead, but all we get is thanks we'll read. The galaxy's cracked and we're losing grip, but we still grind, we're in too deep. Oh, SDFC, you break my heart. Every patch just tears it apart. You say fix is coming, but they never do. We're stuck in a loop and we blame you. Oh, SDFC, we still play on, even when everything's gone wrong. We're captains of chaos, flying blind in a game that's left us behind. Alliance chat's a therapy zone. We meme the bugs, we cry, we groan. The refinery's stingy, the events are cursed, and the lag hits hardest when you need it worst. I try to upgrade, but the screen went black. Lost my mats, no way to get them back. The dev block says we hear your voice, but all I hear is static noise. We rage, we laugh, we threaten to quit, then log back in. Yeah, we're full of it. The stars are broken, the code's a mess, but quitting now, that's just weakness. Oh, SCFC, you break my heart. Every patch just tears it apart. You say fix is coming, but they never do. We're stuck in a loop and we blame you. Oh, SCFC, we still play on, even when everything's gone wrong. We're captains of chaos, flying blind in a game that's left us behind. We dream of balance, a smoother play, of bugs that vanish, not just delay. But until that day, we'll raise our voice in laggy space. We've made our choice. Oh, SCFC, you break my heart, but we've made this mess a work of art. You say fix is coming, but we know the drill. We'll be here grinding against our will. Oh, SCFC, we still play on, even when everything's gone wrong. We're captains of chaos, flying blind in a game that's left us behind. So here's to the broken, the bug, the betrayed, to the players who stay. Though the game's decay, we're still out here, stars in our eyes, waiting for fixes and watching them die. Out in deep space, letting night stream glow. Warp engines humming, green skin undertow. Fleet command charts on a cracked hollow screen. Undead eyes focus, sharp and keen. The legends know when MJ streams, the numbers grow. Zombie captain never sleeps, grinding galaxies while the universe creeps. From the bridge to the stars he stands, a helmet in one hand, a mic in the other hand. Zombie space captain, rise from the void, brains on cooldown, fleets deployed, booms in the cosmos, never alone, commanding the stars from a streamer's throne. Zombie space captain, fighting the night, wrestling gravity, holding the line, undead legend with a heart of gold, a great father first. Now that's the road. Oh, off-stream bell rings, ding, ding, ding. Wrestling fan when the ropes start to swing. From pile drivers to power bomb lore, he knows every pop, every crowd roar. Stories, heroes and heels, same passion as when a fleet congeals. Knows when to sell, knows when to stand. Life's a match, he's got it planned. Whether space or squared circle lights, he shows up ready every fight. Zombie space captain, rise from the void, brains on cooldown, fleets deployed, booms in the cosmos, never alone,
screens go black. There's a quieter strength that's got his back. Teaching, guiding, leading with care. Real world hero, always there. No leaderboard tracks, that kind of win. No title bell for where he's been. But every bedtime story told outshines the stars. Brighter than gold. Zombie space captain, hear the cheer fleet coming. Legend, always sincere. Wrestling fan with the father's grace. Undead king with a human face. Zombie space captain, this one's true. The greatest title belongs to you. Across the stars or close to home, you wear that crown. MJ had a love. Yeah, alone.
What's going on, everybody? How are we doing this evening? Welcome in. It's very good to be here. The baby's giving me a hard time tonight, so I'm shuffling around a little bit and I'm trying to get things done. Sorry about that. Hi guys, pal, welcome up, buddy. Good to see you. I haven't unmuted the Discord yet, guys. I've got RSDJ, Tin Man Trek, and Pal on the stage with me thus far. Guys, how are we doing this evening?
Pretty good.
Just chilling?
Yeah, I'm at 11 out of 30 on my zombies weapon grind.
Right on, man. Right on. I'm working my music here. Give me just a second. Just relaxing, Jeff says in chat. Well, that's awesome, Jeff. Hell yeah. RSDJ in chat too. Thanks for that, buddy. Give me just a second while I get the music going on. There's a couple of things I want to touch on tonight. I don't know why that took so long to pop up, but there it is. Can you guys hear the music or no? I know Discord can't. I know Discord can't. I know it's low too. It's low on purpose. It's low on purpose, Jeff. I'm talking to you. All right. So, the first thing, what's up? How's the week been treating you? Are you guys like chilling? I know Tin Man, you just said you got back. Ostis, you are not first. Sorry, bud. You are second. Jeff was first. I appreciate you though. You know I do. But you are not first. Yeah, lies. Jeff, apparently that was lies. You weren't here at the 10-minute mark till stream, so I don't know.
Well, it's
know,
like, it's like America landing on the moon first. It doesn't matter who comes first if nobody else is trying.
okay. There it is. Jeff Games says
The Russians were trying, actually, the Soviets, so...
that. Yeah, listen, it was all fake anyway. It was all done in a Hollywood studio. That is my opinion. Jeff Games says went to 71 Wednesday, so no mistakes were made. That's probably smart.
It's the fact, like, why didn't the British land on the moon? Well, there's no gravity there. Why would we go to a planet where there's no gravity when we were the ones that invented it in the first place?
Well, because the moon is nice. I'd love to go to the moon. I would love
Yeah,
to go
but
to the moon.
what would the British do with the moon? There's nobody to give it back to once we're done with it.
Yeah, that's true. Who's okay, let me see if I can adjust the Discord volume. Thank you for that. Ryan, we have RSDJ, we have Pal, and we have Tin Man Trek. And Ostis questions you, RSDJ. You invented gravity, he says.
Yeah, why do you think Isaac Newton was born?
Is that better, Ryan? And actually, you just reminded me without reminding me. Streamer mode.
Yeah, I got to lower my volume a bit.
Yeah, you're good. All right, thank you, Ryan. Appreciate that. Streamer mode is also enabled because I don't want you to yell at me this week. So, that's a thing. Discovering and inventing are two different things, but I'll go with it, Ostis says. Well, that's fair. I don't think the British invented gravity either. So, that's not real. I love you, RSDJ, but it's not real. Let me, let's see, where am I at? Do you want to go over the stats first, RSDJ, while we're waiting for the inevitable?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, let me switch over to the screen share then. And I don't know which monitor is on, so it might be crazy. I apologize in advance. Boom. Okay, it's monitor 2. So that means, yes, I did have multiple tabs pulled up here, so I apologize for that. But let me get this pulled up on the screen, because, we talk about this every single week.
Yeah, well, I did just open this treasury, so I've got a load of latinum to blow this month.
Oh, that's funny. Me too. I opened this treasury, even though I said I wasn't going to. I was going to wait for the next one, but it happened. It did happen.
I did it. I opened it because I needed some extra crystal based on my calculations for the end of the month to go tier 13 on my Crenshaw.
Yeah, I was desperate for the resources.
Austin says, I've got something for you to blow. My response to that is, yes, daddy. So, sorry, Anyway, let's see here. RSDJ, you're actually catching up, man. You've made hella progress in the past few weeks. You're making me a little nervous. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Get that red jacket and roll behind you ready.
Oh, you hear this nonsense coming out of his mouth. Listen. I'm still gonna win, but I don't know.
Count your chickens till they're hatched.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I don't want to.
If you know you're going to win, why are you nervous?
No reason at all.
Because you never MJ.
Know. Uh-oh. What I get in?
Check out me versus you, because you have the. I don't have this access yet.
Okay, I sure can. Just a second.
Do a comparison. I'm going to jump to 66.
Is it just 10-man trek?
10-man trek.
Okay. Boom. There you are. Let me add you to the. Although I have to take these other people off. Just a second. Mountain Druid. I was doing his accounts for him. The last stream we did. And then RSDJ. What was it, RSDJ, for your in-game name?
Mischief32.
Mischief32. Thank you. Oh, no underscore. That's right. MJ Hat. And sorry, I'm doing this one-handed as well because I got the baby in my other arm, so it just is.
Yeah,
what it is.
Sure.
I mean, can you not see? Can you not see the little missy right here?
So
sure
cute.
You can. Yeah, she is a pain in the rump sometimes, but she is cute. Mischief32, right? Boom. Okay.
And she lost more hair than you do.
Shut the fuck up. That is not okay. What are you talking about more hair than me? You're right, but we don't talk about that. All right, Tin Man. So I've got you up on here now, and as it stands, you're a PvP player. I can tell by that KDR. Although I've got PvP damage on both of you. That is crazy. It just means I've died a lot more. It just means I've died a lot more. That's all it means. Actually, this isn't too bad. Where are you sitting at your max? At 64, you're at 1.35. So, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right on.
Not bad for a 64 player.
Jeff,
yeah,
thank
just
you
don't
for gifting, or Austis. Thank you for gifting out a sub to Jeff. I'm sure he appreciates that. I do. So thank you very much. Yeah, man. The efficiency is really what kind of sets me off. This number changes every day, and I'm not sure why it does. So, last night it was reading 100.
See, I've been messing around a lot with the new game content because I've been away. Like I told you, I was away. I was in Alaska, Fairbanks. It was minus 32 Celsius in the morning. That's really cold.
Yeah, no shit. I would have froze my balls off, but hey,
32 Celsius?
Yeah, he did.
That's like minus 60.
God, minus 32. People in Scotland put trousers on at that temperature.
Yeah, it was cold, man. Like
Mm,
I was up there fixing a helicopter. Um, I went to a couple really cool places. I'll show that in my stream. But it is really fun to get away from home
mm-hmm,
and get away. And then for me, it was also getting away from the game for a bit.
mm-hmm.
I took a bait. The new arc dropped. I haven't learned much of it. The new Maverick stuff that was happening.
Well, we're
I'm
gonna talk about some of that tonight.
I'm sort of learning that stuff
Mm-hmm,
and where to pick the buttons, right?
mm-hmm.
And that's part of the game that is huge. That a lot of people are maybe not realizing where you can get a lot of the points from,
Yeah.
which is huge.
Yeah, there is a lot in here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up on the screen, just so you know. I had to switch back to the game, but I will go ahead and pull it up on the screen. I received an anonymous donation earlier this week when that starter pack was out, and somebody was kind enough to. And again, it came anonymous. I have no idea who it was. I've asked around the community. Ostis knows. I've asked him. I really wish the person would come forward, but they have not. So this is a blanket, because I don't know who it was, man. You're a freaking legend because I wanted that starter pack and it helped out a lot. I have access to a lot of things that I did not expect to have access to so quick. And I didn't really think about it before I did the first week's task, and I just I went with the resources because I knew I could finish it. But now that I've went back and I've looked at how much the armadas are actually paying out, this top task, 100%, it's the one you want to do every single time, every single
Yeah,
time.
always go with the top line.
Madrox, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you.
There's so many people
Uh,
don't even know about that task bar. Because it's a little button. They just
mhm.
miss that.
Yeah, how they did the UI is garbage this month.
It's like I didn't even know that was there for like 4 days.
Ostis, you are a freaking legend, my dude. And I know it says not Ostis, but I also know that was Ostis. Dude, you know, you don't have to do all that, my guy, but I appreciate it. That's actually really good. She really likes tummy time. So, Ostis has donated the Fisher Price baby play mat. It's one of those kick things that she can kick and she can play musical sounds with once she figures it out. I thank you, man. Seriously, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. I did throw something up on there for mom because after Matt, I think mom's getting jealous, which Matt's hasn't arrived yet. But when it does, oh my god! So I did throw up a blanket for mom just to put something on there, just to give her something. She wanted something,
Hey,
so I
hey,
did that.
Mama
You
has
don't
too.
have to do it. It's not. It's up there. That's what it's for. Anyway, um, the point is you're right. There are a lot of people that don't know where this task menu's even at, and it's in a weird place too. Like it ought to be in the alliance bit, don't you think?
Yeah, hundred
That would
percent.
make sense, but
Oh,
what makes sense in this game?
Wally, let me just say, man, you did not offend me. I appreciate your honesty. Um, and again, I've had you in here a couple of times, my dude, and anytime you're welcome. You're welcome to come in, man. I don't take anything to heart. Uh, at the end of the day, we're all here to play that. Dude, it was a joke. You didn't have to. Oh my god. Okay. Thanks, man. Ostis, you freaking legend. It's not.
Did he pay for it already?
Yeah, yeah, dude. Chill. Do not.
MJ,
Hmm.
what did I tell you like last week? Don't tell them about the throne for a few days.
Well, man, he checks. He checks. I know he checks. I know. Best pack house in ever. Madrox said, "You're right. Leave me out of this. I have nothing to do with it." No, you left your name on that one. You left your name
I was
on
gonna
that
say,
one.
didn't we
So,
have this last week where basically everybody bought your entire throne room in one day and you almost
yeah,
broke down?
dude, I've cried over that 100 times. Ostis,
And then
you're
you told us to
spoiling
go
me.
to Iron Chef's throne so that you didn't have to refill it immediately.
And
Well, that and Iron
I had
Chef needed it.
I had nothing to do with that either. Yeah, okay, buddy. Again, Wally, let me address Wally right quick because this is serious, man. You can say whatever you want here. If it you can even like, I don't mind if you come and you're like, hey, man, I don't agree with your opinion. I think it sucks. Cool, you're still welcome here. Okay, I'm not gonna kick you out of here for that. So, 100%, man, you're good. I promise. Maverick is the latest loop where I can't engage with the content, and that's fair. Oh my God, that's what I have been preaching. Wally, thank you for saying that because Ostis, thank you for gifting out Wally a sub. I appreciate that. Um, Wally, man, you're right. 55 plus, and then on top of that, like, okay, let me explain. I have an alliance of 82 people. I went and counted this just to make sure, right? Shiz, welcome in. Yes, you did. I made it a point to count how many people in my alliance were even able to engage in this content, 55 and up, right? We have 32. 32. Now, out of those 32 players, we have 16, which is it's literally 50-50. 16 are G6 players. Guess how many of those players are G7 players? I've said it a few times. If you've been here.
0.
0. I have no 70 players in my alliance. I have no 71s. There's no G7 at all. I have no access to surges, which sucks. That was another piece of content.
It does suck.
I've not got to engage with, and it would have been really cool to speed up my Vindy because I'm not done with it. You know, it's one of those things I don't ever pull out of the closet, but it's there. That's like the other day. Okay, Shiz sent me a battle log the other day, and he was using the Vindicator. At max, it's awesome for this new stuff. At max. But if it's not maxed, you're wasting your time. So,
No.
and correct me if I'm wrong, Shiz. Correct me if I'm wrong. And again, Stage, get around to opsing up. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you did. You did. That's right. Didn't you go 66 today, this morning? She just said it's almost maxed. Okay, well, you get.
Okay, so I'm gonna need a point on the Vindicator. Like
Sure.
the Vindicator is useless.
Yeah.
It really
For some
is
things,
useless.
I can
It's
see a use
useless
for
for 90% of things. Like I haven't even
Sure.
pulled it out of the garage. It's garbage, right?
Okay,
Like,
that's
the
good.
relativity
Go ahead.
is way better.
Mhm.
Oh God.
Well, he's right. He's right. The relativity is better. Only good one day a week, Candid Onion says. I don't even use it for that, dude. I just go run some G6 solos and knock that out.
So
But
I can do the 65 V'gers with it.
yeah. Okay. Well, that's pretty good, man. I'm struggling with the well, no, wait a minute. You can do the 65 V'gers with your relativity. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. I thought we were still talking about the Vindicator. No, the thing I'm getting at is the Vindicator, right? It's another ability you can use against these Borg Madas, and I'm gonna say that a few times this stream because we're gonna workshop that. Jules, I love you. You've got a good brain, man, but that name is awful. I love you, man, but it's awful. Madas. Borg Conqueror solo armadas. Let's not. You know what I mean?
when you say that, I think of Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Right. Maverick solos is a good shout.
We've had worse. Ultimate DJ called the GS31. I think we started trending. It was called the Jizz31.
Yeah,
the Junker
he
is what we
did.
ended up with.
I think he
Junker.
slipped and called it the Jizz 31 instead of GS. Like,
Yeah, he did call it the G's machine.
The only thing good about the Vindicator, first time chat from 4-star, by the way. Welcome in, 4-star. The only good thing about the Vindicator is the refinery. You're right, the refinery is the best part. Sure, the
For like the first
tauntability
3
is
months.
not. Don't shake your tail at it, man. It really could come in handy with some of these armadas if you're struggling with them. It's another thing to help you punch up. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's the best ship of all time, because it's not. I'm not saying it's so good, because it's not. The point is, you're not going to go out and do your hostile grinds with it. It is an armada boat. It is an armada boat. It is meant to be one of three to take the damage off of something else that hits harder. Please tell me that makes sense.
Yeah, you
That's what
also
it's
get more.
supposed to do.
You
It's
also get more
supposed
of
to
the
use-
loot from the Vindicator as well.
Yeah.
Does it have a
Yeah,
loot
but
bonus?
No, it does not.
All right, I
No,
didn't think
That
so.
is the
It
missed
actually does.
opportunity on the ship.
If you put the taunt ability on it, you actually do get more loot than everybody else in that armada.
RSTJ, I don't
That's
think that.
because you're. That's because
Oh.
the game calculates it as being so big. It gets so big. Like mine at max is 14 billion.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
not
think it.
going to have it to carry my smalls. It gets big way too fast. Like by like tier 3 or 4, it's already at like 2 billion.
Yeah, I didn't think that was right. Thank you, Shiz, in the chat, and Pal on the stage. I I can understand where you get that, but you're right. It doesn't get a loot bonus. It's not, but I guess, how do I phrase this? I think your experience is because you're stronger than who you're using it with. Does that make sense? I'm not trying to say anything except it does not, in fact, get a loot bonus. Period. I didn't think it did. They needed.
No.
Wally says they really needed a event for the warp range for Defiant, Cerritos, Titan. I can't boost my ship and reach the systems yet. Yeah, you're good. I got it, Wally. So the thing I've been doing is, and again, I'm low 60s. I don't know where you're at, Wally. I think you're upper 60s, aren't you, or G7? The thing is I have the 4th level of the Prime, and I have the Explorer warp range, all the warp officers on my Discovery, so I can get anywhere in the galaxy. Like I can get to 72 space with my
Actually, live chatting.
Discovery. So I don't have trouble with that, but I also scoop up the mycelium from the Alliance Tournament store. 62. So, what level do you have the Prime at from Alliance Tournaments? The Prime Valor emblems, the Discovery Warp Range Prime.
Well,
I think the highest he can get to is maybe tier 3 on that.
I don't know. I thought it was tier 4. It might be tier 3. It might be
I
tier
think
3.
tier 4 is 65 and tier 5 is 69.
You see,
Floyd,
Floyd, to answer you there, my Discovery goes further than my Eviscerator. So, but that's because I can boost it. No, it's not.
Yeah,
That's the funny thing is, like, your
Guys,
disco can go so far.
Yeah, that's true. Guys, welcome to the stage, Shiz, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing all right. I'm trying to get ready for Thursday. That's part of why like some of this would be easier to respond via voice than text. How about y'all?
Sure. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Yeah. And I get like part of what you're saying, like in regards to the loot share with the Vindicator. It's one of those misconceptions, and I'd had it at times too, that the damage input, the damage on target is how the loot is distributed, but it's all about the power of the ships, and that's where the loot split happens in there. And so while there are times where the back end power on ships will change, that it seems to only calculate it on the front end data, which is sort of funny and weird. So the power that you see is what happens. So even though the taunt gets activated and used, it wouldn't change the power distribution.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. I'll make a note of it.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
go ahead, Shiz.
Yeah, it's just the weird thing that you end up having to learn with the game as you come into like, oh, here's this odd other thing that like, why do I need to know this level of detail?
Yeah, it is one of those things. It's a niche piece of knowledge at this point, but it used to be common knowledge. That's how things worked back when G3 was the only thing around. And I'm sorry, G3, early G4, when Armadas were first introduced into the game. That was how it was determined then. It was your power, if memory serves.
Yeah.
Now, again, I took some time off, so there was like 2 or 3 years I didn't play. I didn't come back until Voyager. So,
but part of part of where it gets weird is one of the things that became really clear is that outposts look at the back end power for which ship gets targeted. So you can have things where what you see is not the power that the attacker is seeing. And that's part of where things get really wonky. And at times that had me thinking that they were after triangle priority, it would target biggest, but it actually was targeting the smallest. But the number that it was working off of was smaller than what we'd see.
Apocalypse Outpost, thank you for the bell. I have something to show for Apocalypse later. Floyd says, my Eviscerator has bigger range than my Disco. Plus, with Eviscerator, you can easily rip multiple ships without having to rip them back to the base. That's true. Apex Barrier Shred has flipped my ship firepower, says Wally. Yeah, that's a thing, man. Yeah. That's, once you get into the G6 Borg Madas, there is Apex, but it gets worse in G7. What was the number, Shiz? 2 million? Is that correct?
Well, I can't remember if that changed. I need to refer back to the chart. But my understanding is, like, and especially because the other thing with thread research is it's applied per ship, not per player. And it's applied on the target. So, for example, right now I only have 50% that's applicable, and that's off of the P1 ATA research that we have. Yeah. But effectively, that turns into 150%. So the 20K barrier that the Armadas have gets turned down to 8K.
Yeah,
roughly.
That's what I thought. I don't think the research doesn't counter that. Honestly, I'm currently running I have the full in the P1 ATA part, and then I haven't made it to the research in the Maverick tree yet. I'll throw that up on screen, actually.
Yeah.
There's
and you
a
were
lot of
right.
Good stuff in there. Go ahead.
You were right. That's incorrect. It is 3 million when you get to G7. Okay. But part of it, like the big thing that people are running into is in the G7 ones, that's where it goes to that it's not just a crit damage on it, but they get it as an ability because hospitals don't really have research. And that ship ability that they have, that's why folks pull out Troy and try to avoid crits because you can't zero out the amount that the ability is versus the rest of it.
Right. You know, and that makes sense. The biggest thing I was told, Shiz, and you know, again, correct me if I'm wrong, but once you get to this particular node, this Apex Shred node in the Maverick store, the first level is pretty much all you need, right? At least as a G6 player.
For a G6, definitely. The reminder that it's 3 million in G7 makes it maybe a little bit more interesting, but also, like, while it's 3 million, the fact that because it's 40 or 400,000. Yeah, it's just 40, but you're still getting it 3 times.
So you end up getting like 120,000 shred when you're actually doing it.
Yeah, so it's one of those.
Let me look at this here. That means that when you get it to level 6, I think. Maybe I'm wrong on
level
that.
Level 6 is probably like 200,000 base.
Yeah.
Well, it's 6 million%. So that's huge. You're not progressing in the Maverick loop. And that's level 6. It goes all the way up to 30 million to counter the entire thing in G7.
Well, and the thing that you have to remember with how the math is, like, you don't ever zero out the barrier. You just make it's just diminishing further and further along. But yeah, at a certain point, it's like, this is silly.
How much barrier is it going to have left at that point?
It'll be a stop beating him, he's already dead situation. Oop, go ahead.
Wally in chat has actually pointed out, I'm not progressing in the Maverick loop. The loop is designed kind of backwards for him. And, you know, I can see that. I can see why it's a struggle. I mean, at least you can find it. There are players out there who can't even find the tasks. So, again, the placement of this menu, I think, is absolutely atrocious. I am going to say that. I like the idea of being able to go and do things with my alliance together as a team. That part I'm 100% behind. Okay. But the point is, again, I'm going to refer you back. 82 16G6s, 16G5 players that can engage. So out of the 32 people that can do this, half of them are scoring 10 points per armada. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think if I could take a step though, my question to Wally is it the backwards design of like the tabs within tabs for the faction, or are they talking about that the difficulty of engaging with the solos? And I think as painful as the start is into this one, I think there's at least some good design in the fact that from the alliance tasks, if you're in an alliance where you can either make some progression on that bottom task for this week where it's aggregation, and where like other weeks it'll be some of the other recent loops like V'ger, Exiles, Transigen, or the
Look, sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, Shiz. Pumpkinhead, thank you for the raid. I appreciate you, man. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Please continue, Shiz. I'm sorry. I just wanted to thank him right quick.
Oh yeah, no, it's all good. I was worried there the TTF going or something. But those alliance tasks and the progression with those, that'll help with the entry, and then over time, so it's an additional bit of ramp up. And as we get the research and as we get the building up and can start doing some of the solos, we'll then be able to go more and more after the research. And as we progress it, because one of the things, like, it's sort of funny, like I was making a point when I was going to 66 today, and like talking about how like in the mirror tree, that 50 isolytic in the premium dust, like it's not great. Like it'd be nice to have, but 50% isn't much. And granted, at the same time, in the Maverick tree, we see when you max out all that FKR research, it's 4,200% standard damage to FKR ships G5 and up. It's 250 for both critical damage and 250 for isolytic. And somebody's like, well, but we were just saying 50% isn't that much for isolytic. And I'm like, yeah, but you put all those together, and those are all just cascading through together, because that's, you're boosting the original damage. You're then, every time you crit, you're adding another boost to the damage output, and then you're topping up with isolytic on top. That's probably getting cascaded. Like, there's a big difference between just 50% and then 4,200% followed up by 250 by another 250.
Sure.
I'd also like to say, in Syndicate, the Syndicate path, I want to say it's like 53 when you get a projectile that says 10% ISO. You just scoff at because it's 10%. Doesn't mean anything when we have like 500-600%. Hidden, it's actually misleading. That's actually 10% cascade.
Okay. Before we carry on, two things. First,
Wow.
Lightning Hawk. I'm sorry. Welcome to the stage, Lightning Hawk. I appreciate you being here, hon. And
Thank
Wally in chat again. All tasks all tasks should be able to be done by all players, and starts at level 10 instead of 20 of the building. So I'm assuming he means the task starts. And I think 20 is kind of high too. I can't argue with that. We should have had access at least the first week to do multiple tasks. But they were generous in giving us the amount of directives that they did, but they did it so we'd be able to complete the first week. Like, I understand the logic. So...
Well, yeah, there's a compensation chest as well that gave us more, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was 3 extra that came out. Yes, you're right. And that was because of the 55s. All right, Jason. I love you, buddy. I love to you. Stay good, buddy.
Later, Jason. Night, Jason.
Have a good one, Jason.
Yeah, they foobarred the 55s where they couldn't be done, and so they fixed them and then gave everybody 3 more starts. Or at least all the players that were hitting the 55s got the 3 starts.
No, everyone got him.
Yeah, I got
Everyone got them? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I think it was to all. And now, granted, I feel like I've heard a lot of folks having to punch down quite a bit. I will say...
Yeah, agreed. I'm 60 and I can't hit anything bigger than 55 in the Borg Madas, the new Madas.
Yeah, when they were fiddling around, they made it harder.
Well, I know.
Let me catch up.
For sure.
First off, Asta says this content is supposed to last 2 years. If we have full access in the first week, we'll finish the loop in just a couple of months. That's not good for Scopely, and to be honest, he didn't say this, but I'm adding this, that's not good for the health of the game either. So I can agree with that. I can agree with that. Clark
MJ has
says,
right with that. You
uh,
need to play the
go ahead.
game and play the content and play the time.
I agree. But we didn't get the SMS rewards from the mess up, says Clark. Also, welcome in, Clark. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah. So this is a divided topic. The entire community is kind of, some people are about this, some people aren't. And it's okay. It's okay. Like, we don't have to agree all the time. And I'm 100% down to sit here and be like, well, this is my thoughts. This is my opinions. This is what I think. Granted, I don't know shit. I don't know shit. And I'm not going to pretend that I do. The fact of the matter is I'm a player just like you're a player. So it is what it is. We want everything right now, and that's no bueno, says Austin. Slow playing the game might be the move. And I like that, Austin. I do. The focus right now is pushing everything below 60 up to 60. And you and I both know that.
Well, I keep telling people in my alliance when they complain, oh, this guy just hit me with a huge ship. It's like, yeah, it happens. But remember, everybody playing this game started at ops number 1.
Mm-hmm.
We were all there. And I've flown past people that a couple of years ago were massively higher than I was. And now it's a case of, oh, yeah, please come and attack me now, if you even dare. But we all started this game. Like we've seen an app, we've seen an advert or whatever, and we all started at ops level 1 with what we now consider to be the tiniest ship known to man. In my very first alliance, we actually had a Discord channel of congratulating people that had their first ship to 1 million power.
Yeah. That was a thing.
I remember that. That was a big thing. And I remember when I first started playing this game in January of 23, that I was just this little bitty Rialta and trying to learn the game. And first thing I did was get a transfer token. First thing I did was transfer my ass off of the newest server that it put me on to the oldest server that would allow me to transfer to. Why? Because it would let me connect to people that knew what they were doing.
That's actually brilliant.
And the funny thing is, I hear so many folks think that
been playing for years, we still don't know what we're doing.
Well, that is definitely true too. But I will say, like, there are so many people that I hear that are new these days, and they think, "Oh, I want to go to a new server because they don't want there to be bigger people." But I'm very much with that school of thought of you're better off with folks where you can join an alliance where there are higher people. Any armada you can reach, your alliance can carry. Like, there's a lot to be said for how that helps us moving along. And it's a lot more fun when there's those interactive elements where it's, a little bit of helping people, being able to get help.
I'm actually doing that currently. I'm doing a math formata level 70. And a couple of the 70, 71, 72s are willing to carry, but we're dropping down to 67s just to keep everyone involved. It's a
but do we all remember from back in the day with these big higher players, and say even a couple of years ago, you'd get asked questions, you'd be asking questions like, where do I find the Gorn system? Where do I find the Dominion system? And now
I'm on a 2-year-old server. I'm a super new player. I haven't even reached 2 years yet.
What server are you on?
706.
That is one of the newer ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Super new.
When I started, I think my first server was 92, and I moved off of it so fast. I don't think I spent more than 24 hours on it.
I wish I moved off my server. If I knew exactly what my server was going to get into over the course of the 2.5 years it's been active, I would have moved immediately. Well, but here I am at Op 71.
I can
I
see
did
that.
it. Yeah, I did it for two reasons: to find people that knew what they were doing, and two, to not have to fight over resources, because it was a pain in the butt to find nodes. Even as many nodes as they had for those tier one resources, I was still struggling to get a node because everybody was the same level.
That's
Oh,
fair.
it's so funny.
I didn't have to fight for anything.
Everybody knew what they were doing, and you've come to MJ's stream where we have no clue what we're doing. We're winging.
Okay. I'm not going to say we don't know what we're doing, but
And
at the
so,
same time, let me say right here that I do think that the different opinions are good. I think that having bias is good. Um, Let me catch up on the chat, guys, before I lose my place and we get too far behind. Ryan says the
Mhm.
last couple of years of power creep have made the existing solo armadas really easy, and most people have forgotten the crewing strategies needed to attack stronger solos. That's true, man, but even with good officers, I'm still finding it a little bit of a struggle. Without boosting, I at 66 have to boost in order to clear 64s. That is just the way it is. Wally says stability and bugs wasn't addressed in the roadmap, and basing 2026 on 2025 is not a plus. I think the roadmap had some decent things and some negative things in it, Wally, and we talked about that a lot on Friday. I think it was. Nobody uses maps anymore. That's right, Austin. We have GPS.
Yeah,
Incoming
and
TTS.
I'm excited about one particular thing they mentioned in the roadmap, and that was the ability to have a planet and a base on a planet. I'm excited about that. I think that'll be super
wait,
cool.
wait. Okay, I think Riker's done. Sorry about that, guys.
Yep, the best
Okay.
server is my server. The best server is my server. That's what Riker said. Thank you for that, Shiz. I did mute the Discord by the way, and myself.
Oh,
Because,
okay.
Mhm.
yeah, it's all good. I wish I need to figure out how to make it do that on its own. That would be
Yeah,
cool. Uh,
and I mean, like,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
oh no, I'm just gonna try to address a couple things that were brought up. Like as Ryan had said, I definitely I feel like as challenging as a lot of this has been, like it has really rewarded folks digging into the crewing to understanding how things are operating, and even a lot of it is, how much people have put into their research and what I tend to call like the account power.
Mm,
So research, artifacts, buildings, fleet commander skills, all the things that whether or not it's called research have applicability to like how much you can hit. Um, and I think there was another point that I was going to talk to because I do feel bad for like because Clark I don't feel it's a fault of his own. The folks toward the low ops it's really hard,
yeah.
and hopefully it'll eventually it gets easier with time. But like one of the things you were talking about was needing to boost right now. And granted, when I was at 65, that's when I was trying the 64. Um, I threw a Max Fort, a Cerritos, and a Defiant, and I could do like three in a row. I do wonder maybe just the Cerrito or maybe just the Fort would have been enough, but definitely need the Cerritos and Defiant as well for now. But like that shred research, because even 8,000 barrier is still saying nearly half of your damage is just evaporating away. So when we
That's
get
true.
that and it gets basically nullified out, it's going to really change where we can hit.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Um, I do know that there's a lot, and it the research is really key for this too. I think once we get the research, I've got a little feedback on the stage. I'm not sure who that is.
No.
When we get to the research and we get through it, and it's going to take a little time because we have to get through it a little bit. Until then, we're going to be punching low, which means we're not going to hit the milestones. And you know what? That's okay. That's the point I'm trying to make. That's okay that we don't hit every single milestone every single week, because when we do, that means there's no challenge. That means you're going to get bored. Yes, my alliance is small. My alliance is small compared to a lot of other alliances, and we're not as powerful as most. But we're still in Master League. We still maxed our Emerald Chain. You know what I mean? Our story base is still up there. We have all the research. It's not like we're an inactive alliance, because we're not. We are a group of players that filtered out a bunch of lower players. Some came higher, some quit, and new lower players have come in. Like, that's all it is. I think for when we get 2 or 3 people in G7, this will become a lot easier for us. And that's just really what it's about. It's about pushing. So
I see, and this might be my hot take, but I think folks look at it as just push ops, and that gets where you want to be. I think there's a lot, because it's not just can you push ops, can you push where you're hitting, and I think there's also things to be said for, because right now there's a lot of talk there, like day one or maybe it was day two. There's a lot of talk of just punch
God.
down on these and loot them. Everybody okay? Not
Yeah,
sure
who
what
was
that
that?
was.
Yeah, I'm okay. Sorry, I had a fridge accident.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
I
buddy.
was looking at a few things, and then
You're good.
giant
You're
pack of
good.
batteries fell off.
Don't
Okay.
worry about
Okay.
Right, next time you tell that story, start with the words of, there were 7 big lads, right?
it. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Fair enough. You know, I went inside the house to check on my family because they just got home. So
Family's overrated.
As long as,
hey.
as long as the family's still in the basement, you're fine.
No, they're in the house. I don't have a basement, and they're living with me live. So
Yeah.
I've been listening to everything you guys have been talking about, and I know like all these are massive things to learn in the game, and I've been away for like 5, 6 days. I was in the Arctic, and I went to Golden Eagle
Yeah.
Saloon in Alaska, and that place is epic. If you ever get to go to Esther, go up there, and it's funnier than shit. But the game wise, I was away for like the launch. I was literally at the airport Tuesday morning. I'm like, wow, what am I missing? Besides the game lagging and failing, because Scopely does this thing. So I'm like, whatever. All right, I'm getting on my
Nothing
airplane.
crazy.
I'm gonna go.
Nothing crazy.
Right? No, there's nothing crazy. And the game launched, and there's a new Maverick thing. I'm like, okay. And I can't find the tab. I can't figure it.
I want to say that a whole new faction store in the week that you've been gone was probably a little bit overwhelming, Tin Man. So I can see that. At the same time, this content, it's not going to be really easy for anybody to get to and do all the things for at least the first month, I think they said. Let me catch up on the chat here. That way I can kind of keep everybody up to task here.
Yeah, keep people on task, because like I can actually touch that content.
Right? Big Booty Banga says all that is for Scopely to rake in money. Watch, there will be no PvP on them for the planetary bases. There probably won't be, and I don't know that there needs to be, Big Booty Banga. So we'll see how it develops and what it really is when it comes out and stuff. Ostis says politics are nothing. Wally says intelligent design with planetary bases. Yes, server lag be an issue on how to. Perhaps it really depends on how they implemented it. I would imagine Alliance Starbase and planetary base tied together. Probably not. Probably not. I believe they're 2 separate things, but we won't know until it actually releases. I hope it's not tied together. These are supposed to be solo planetary bases, not not alliance bases. These are for you, not your alliance.
I mean,
For
from what
you and to be able to socialize and show off some things to your friends that you invite to visit.
I'd be 63 if but the treasury packs don't give the 5-star epic gas I need for the Int D. Wally, what tier is your Int D? I'd be curious to know. Because in my opinion, and this is in my opinion, you know, at about 7, maybe 8, 9, you're definitely good. You'd be all right to go to 61.
Well, another way is to build up the Ent A, the G4 Epic, and scrap it.
Yeah,
That
the
gives
scrapping
you, I
cycle.
want to say, like 10,000 5-star Epic gas.
It does give you a lot.
Maybe
Ryan says, as a new G7, I can't really help my alliance until I get a vengeance to put the Mav Madas, I like that, Mav Madas, on easy mode. And Pal says same, like I can do 69s with buffs, but the content, every G7 has a vengeance. Well, that's not true. Yeah, you're right. Ostis says, I'm not, yeah, see, you about got me. Ostis. I will, though, if you really want me to, baby. Oh, yeah.
well,
Anyway.
the flip side on that, though,
please.
wait. The flip side that occurs as we're talking about this a little, like right now, the vengeance brings a whole lot of power. But go back to that tree and another thing before, like they're trying really hard to make FKRs worth bringing to these. Like it's not out the gate.
I'll put it on screen.
Yeah.
Your refines. Sorry. Boom. There. Okay. You said go back to the research tree? Got you. Continue.
Yeah, just because, like, you know, between rocking out with that, like, yes, that much standard damage is probably going to be diluted, and the same for all the rest. But it's one of those things, like, even as much as they're diluted, it's all this piecemeal. It's this slow accumulation and everything just snowballing. And it'll add up. Like looking at some of the damages, I'd have to pull to my logs to see how much ISO I was doing. But I'd gather that this will still, as you get pretty far with this research tree, you're gonna start noticing it.
Yeah, I think there'll definitely be a big difference once you start to progress down it, because obviously right here, where my mouse is at this current time, maybe you can't see it, but right here where these buffs are, these 7 stars, that is, no, this one, critical damage reduction, is your first. Thank you for the Taco Bell's bell. I appreciate that, Apocalypse. This is your first G7 research right here, okay? So the Apex Shred and everything before it, you're going to be doing as a G6, and I think as a G5, yeah? You've got access to some of these things at 55? I don't know.
You won't have access to the shred at 55.
No,
I want to say it'll
no.
stop like right
course not.
before it.
62 for the shred. So 59 right here for this last node before the shred. And that's, you know, PvE damage versus hostile and armadas, which is going to help you in other places too. Don't forget, right? This does not just say, I mean, some of them might. I don't think any of them do, though. Maverick, anything?
Yeah, most of the only things that are Maverick specific are the ones that aren't FKR. So the ISO defense at the Conquerors, the shred at Conquerors, and the critical damage reduction. And
Everything
those
else
are the
Go ahead.
Yeah, the rest of all the time. The only conditionals outside of those are for combat skills are FKR, and then it's those. Hey, we want to make G7 just a little bit better for people, and that, you know, the research, the buildings, the things like that, because they're like, now we'll let you enter in and really progress.
Right. Before we go on, I want to say thank you to Tin Man. He's already dropped off the stage, but if I can just give me just a second here, because I've got too many buttons programmed. I just want to give him a round of applause because he's going to be starting his stream back here soon. And that, thank you. That's a really big deal, man. I really hope to see him back in the streaming content. He's just come back from working on copters in Alaska, and I do want to make sure. Can we get a shout out for 10-Man Trek in the chat, please? Any of the moderators here, that would be fantastic. And the other thing, Shiz, is I do agree with you. You're right. You're right, and you've got some decent points here. I have to thank you for that because I would appreciate being corrected if I'm wrong. Oh, he's back. Okay, here. Well, we gave you a shout out anyway, Tin Man. So I didn't know if he was coming back or not, but still yet.
Yeah, I either messed up on the name, but I think maybe it just wasn't visible. Oops.
Pal got it. And no, you got it too. You both got it.
I only got it because he came back on Discord.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's
Hey.
fair.
I got a rocks glass that says helps.
That that right there is good Samo merch.
Mm-hmm.
That is good Samo merch.
And I've
Thank
got
you, Lizard Apocalypse.
I actually have the same mug in my cupboard.
no fucks given.
Right?
From another content creator.
MJ, can I ask you a question? What we talked about the other day.
Yeah.
Did that trick with the Dauntless in Texas space get you through that last bit that you needed to do?
It would have, but I forgot and I haven't done it yet. So, I've been busy. Okay, there's been a lot going on. Don't judge me. I can feel your judgment. I can feel.
Well, you got a baby. Right, I understand that because I had one as well.
Do not judge the man. Do not judge the man in the fedora.
Well,
ever.
He wants.
The man wears a fedora. You do not. No. Do not judge the man in a fedora, and he has a baby. You do not judge that man ever.
Yeah,
listen,
but to anybody on the chat, the reason I've said this is if you haven't finished, what's it bloody called again?
See, you don't know.
If you got your field training for the Texas missions, the best way to do it, once you've built your Dauntless, stick it into the 40 Texas space and just let the scan thing go, and you can clear that last one. Because even I was not going to do what Samuel did, where she sat down for a day and grinded out 3,000 hostiles manually.
That's just stupid.
It's not that bad.
Back in the day,
like 300-400 every month.
Yeah, like
or every. I do bad things with my Dauntless. I let it go into the Gorn space and grind there because I'm lazy and have not done my Gorn. The Dauntless is super useful. Send it out to every other space to finish those things you don't want to do. You don't want to grind. Just send it out. Let it do its thing and grind.
It's like what we just had recently. It's like, oh, you have to grind like 50 hostiles in Klingon space. Just throw it into a low system, press the button, ignore it.
Exactly. It's the best ship for that. And it is the thing for that.
I wish you could transfer that ability to your other ships, though.
Oh my god, it'd be so great on my protector right now.
It would be overpowered.
Because the Dauntless doesn't actually do what I want it to do. And it's not going to do it for another like 4 to 5 months.
Mine's free to play. It's super weak. It does not do MU. I manually do the MU on purpose. I'm an ops66. I have a maxed Rotaran. Everything's maxed on it. Everything.
Yeah. And you can do MU 70s.
I do 70s for 30 minutes. And
get all the speed ups you need, right?
Yeah, I do the Akira, and I just sit there and I just roll them. I'm at 250 billion on rep for all 3 factions. And I'm going for the 500 billion. I got 4 days to do it.
Yeah, 500 billion's your next lock, isn't it?
Let me catch
I want 500 billion. I'm at 250 right now.
Yeah. So it's 10 mil, 1 bill, 15 bill, 500 bill, and then 450 trillion.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they set that last lock way too high.
Yeah, I'm only at 3 trillion on my Klingon right now.
Or is it
Okay.
trillion? I don't know. It's
Okay.
big numbers.
It is big numbers. It is big numbers. My
I
Dauntless hits
want
the
the
68s
big
in the
numbers.
mirror just fine, Ostis says, at tier 7. Ostis, I got to tell you, Zero told me
Exactly.
he was doing it.
Exactly.
Zero told me he was doing it at tier 5. Tier 5. So, in reality, I've got to say, man, I like tier 7, maybe tier 6 with the right crew. He did it at tier 5. I don't think I could do it at tier 5. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
So you're talking like Dauntless, like
Yeah.
auto. Okay. Yeah. Zero G's bought the Dauntless like day one.
Yes, he did.
So did
Yes, he
I.
did.
I didn't buy any other packs. I just bought the ship.
And what
Yeah.
tier is yours, Lightning Hawk? Just out of curiosity.
Let me look.
See,
I free
Wally, I have mine.
and I'm at tier 4 on mine.
Austin says it's more
I got
true than
tier
anything.
5.
Well,
My
now you get.
Dauntless is tier 3.
Thank you. I got mine free to play, and I do the pull every day, and mine is tier 4. Tier 4 with the hull health upgrades and the shield upgrades. That's it.
Yeah.
I once I get it to 5, I'm gonna give it a shot. Right now, I can kill the 59 aggregation though at tier 4, so that's okay. It does blow up at the end of its run, but my run is only 15 minutes too. It's not 30, so
Yeah. I got my Dauntless.
My runs are only 12 minutes. So
I
Yeah,
think it
I
might
got
be
my
closer to
Dauntless.
14.
And that's another problem I have with the Dauntless is the timer thing. Because
Mhm.
I know that a lot of people aren't like me. I am willing to grind that out manually for that 30 minutes in MU.
Hi, OJ. Welcome
But
in.
right now at tier 4, I'm being told that if I want to use it in MU against the 68s, I have to use a Cerritos buff on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's only going for like 14, 15 minutes at tier 4. So as soon as the Cerritos buff
Jolon
ends, the ship dies anyways. It doesn't even go for the full 15 minutes at that point that it's going for. And that's only half an MU run. And in my opinion, that means I wasted wasted those entry tokens because I only did half.
That's not true. So if you decided to put a Dauntless into the MU system, you should also be putting in a regular ship, FKR ship, and going there and busting your butt, grinding out rep. It's
Yeah.
not just put a ship out there and do your thing. This is an extra. This is a bonus ship for grinding your rep. Like if you're not grinding your rep there,
Oh, rep won't help me. I need the speed ups.
yeah, you have no idea how many speed ups I have. Like
I don't.
I'm
I
off
use mine.
64. I'm off 64. I went to Spock's Club. I only have the new one because I have a issue. Anyway, my Spock's Club says I can go to 67 like today. I don't. I won't. And I have the materials, I have the speed ups, I have everything. But I grind the MU like
66
crazy.
ships, though.
The MU
Okay.
stuff
So do
is
I.
worth everything.
Let me
I
stop
grind it
everybody
like
right
crazy
there
as
for
well.
just a second. Let me stop everybody right there
Yeah.
for just a second. Wally actually brings up a really good point. There is good stuff in this game. There's just so much of it. This game has gotten to the point where it is super massive. And there's all kinds of different things that, we've got so many different daily grinds now, right? Like for you guys in G7, what do you got? You got your 72s, your 71s, whatever. You've got all your currencies that you're still trying to pull to do your refines, right? You still got all your mining to do. You've got all your events to do. You've got these Borg Conqueror Armadas now as a daily thing. You need to do at least one to keep the thing down. And what else is there? What else is there? I mean, he's right. There's so much stuff piled on top of so much stuff that now,
And then you have to do MU for all those speed ups.
right?
Because
MU is a requirement. G6 on is a requirement.
Yeah, at
Since
the same
my
time, though,
Dauntless
our
isn't strong
inventory is
enough
full of
to
crap
do
that's like
anything,
3 years out of date.
And if you
Okay.
even grind those every single day, you're swimming in them.
I'm not swimming in speed ups. Trust me.
Give me
My
just a
spot
second
says
here.
I have 2 years of speed ups, but a single building is
Thank
like
you, Retro.
200 days.
Omega J asks, who all is on the stage with you? Tonight we've got RSDJ, Lightning Hawk, Pal, Shiz, and Tin Man Trek. So, thank you for asking that, OJ. I appreciate that because we've got some more people in since the last stream.
Like I haven't even gotten to my 71 R&D building yet. I need to do a couple more buildings before that. But for example, my 71 Academy is 40 days.
Right.
On top of 42 million Sigma Steel. But I have like a year and a half or 2 years of speed ups.
Yeah, I don't. I've blew through my speed ups, and that's just how it is. I go and farm some, which I need to do still. I'm gonna do that while we're talking. I blow through my speed ups on a daily basis, man. Like I think my last stream I pulled what 20 some from the Mirror Universe. Retro, welcome in. Good to see you. And Broken Wolf says op 71 to 62 or 72. He means 147 days. That's awesome, man. I got 20 some 15-hour speed ups last time I grinded the MU and on stream rather, because I've done it 3 or 4 times since then. And I have one.
Yeah.
I have one. So if that tells you anything about how my speed up economy is going, it's shit. It's shit. I need my Dauntless to tier up so I can set it and forget it. That would be great. But it's going to take me time
and until
to get
the Dauntless is until the Dauntless is like that in like 4 or 5 months. Because
I mean, from
even
what I
at like tier 4 or 5, when you can finally start doing the 68 for 15 minutes, you still have to use a Cerritos buff. Yeah, you still have to Cerritos buff it. You still have to go out. Or it only does it for half the run, anyways.
I mean, like
a lot of time. It's not worth it.
I have never used
I will actually
Cerritos
full on
or Titan.
Why?
Really, I've never used because I don't want to. It's extra effort. I've never used any of those buffs for any of those ships for any event.
I'm going to tell you right now, if I didn't buff, I wouldn't be able to.
I'm like, they're big. I know they're big ships. I know they do a lot of bumps. I've never used them, and I've finished every event without them.
Did we loop?
It's extra effort. Used any of those buffs.
Let me say, Tidman, I do understand that, but without them, I wouldn't have been able to complete the 64 Conch Armadas. I had to use every buff I had, including Lorca's Fist. So, I do think there's a precedent for them.
There is something to that. There is also something to staging your fleet commanders properly. And also
started on that because
that's a big thing.
Mm-hmm. It sure is. It sure is. Here in just a few minutes, though, I want to go around and I want to get each person's thought because I do kind of have to roll out a little early this evening. I have something I have to do before Mama gets home, so I do want to kind of do that, and then we'll finish. I'm going to close the stage down just a little bit early tonight, and I'm going to finish out the stream. Good. Thank you for that, Ostis, by the way. And once we do that, once we move forward, I'm probably going to have to end at like 11 maybe 11:15, and I wanted to finish out the stream kind of just like hanging out with chat if you guys didn't mind. We did open mic night on Thursday as well, or Friday it was. So that's why I wanted to open it for a little bit tonight. So if you guys want to go around the table and kind of give your thought and perspective. Let's start with Lightning Hawk. Lightning Hawk, you've sat here quiet most of this time, listening to everybody talk over each other. Let's hear what you have to say.
What's the topic? Because I did have to step away for a minute.
The Borg Conqueror Armadas, the Maverick faction, the buffs, Mirror Universe. We've talked about so much already. Pick one.
Okay. So Maverick faction, I actually like it. The Borg Madas, they're a little bit too hard. And the one thing about the Maverick factions is I think the target scores for the task are a little bit high for the Alliance task. Because most alliances are not going to be able to hit the Borg Mada one. They can we didn't have any problem with my alliance didn't have any problem getting to the end of the spend one for the material spend. We didn't have any problem with that one. Reputation solo, I had no problem with. The other solo, I don't think I would have had a problem with the spending solo either. But that Borg Mada one, there was a solo and an alliance one, and my alliance can't hit it. Because everybody, even our big boys, which are, I think our biggest ones are like 71, 72, but there's only like 3 of them. There's no way they can carry the alliance because there's only like 3 of them in the 70s. The rest that are eligible are G5 and G6. So that means the best they can hit is probably 55, maybe 58. If they're on the higher end of the 60s, they might be able to hit into the 60s, but most of us were stuck hitting 55s. The target points on those 55s only give 1 point. There's no way our alliance is going to be able to finish that.
Sure.
And it's an 82-person alliance. Out of the 82 people in that alliance, only 40 people are eligible to partake in the Maverick loop because 55 plus.
Okay.
And then a good amount of them are probably not able to actually do the content because of just how difficult that they made it.
Let me read out this chat from Caledon right quick. Here's my take on all this. The faction is indicative of everything wrong with STFC at the moment. Even if you are a well, the ramp up for the building is excessive. $800, $800 to get to level 40 with 40 levels to go. If you're free to play, it's going to take years to get to 80. Whales, dolphins, krill, nothing should take years to unlock and finish. That's a very good point.
Building?
Yeah.
Are you talking about the building?
Wait.
Now for the building,
Hold on.
I didn't want to comment.
Go ahead. Let her finish, and then you can go, Shiz.
For the building, I will say this. I did buy the day 1 pack. I like day 1 packs because they give usually 1.5 times the materials of a normal pack.
Sure.
So I like to get a day 1 pack if I've got $100 to throw away, which isn't every month, but this month I did it. That 1 pack, just the 1 pack, took that building to level 20.
Sure.
Which got me the 50K rep and the ability to participate in everything.
Sure. Go ahead,
Kind
Shiz.
of. That level 20 gives you the first of the solo tasks. And I mean, the part of the reason I was going to interject is like the timeline that we're seeing to 80 right now is not what the timeline is going to be eventually. Like, what have we seen for the last few arcs? But more and more efficiencies just keep getting thrown at G7. Like there isn't anything other than, okay, we're just going to make it really hard to progress for this new generation that they view as an approach. And so that, everybody's like, oh, we can't progress any faster. Now, at the same time, people are like, yeah, but at the same time, like, if we could go faster, people would. And then everybody'd go to 80 and be complaining that there's nothing to do. Because, like, there's just there's this like ops go burr mentality, and yet at the same time, then it's like, okay, now I hit here. What do I do next? And like I understand it. I just wish instead of just trying to like crank it up to like now it's just ridiculously priced, that there was actually like here's stuff to do. And at the same time, like to go back to these, like there's a little bit of challenge. Like, yeah, do you need people to hit higher? Yes, but at the same time, like a lot of people punching down, like going back to it, like how much was there? Here's how I crew for armadas. Here's how I can boost my armada power. Or folks that were just like, all the armadas are easy. I can just show up with strike teams and still take down an armada.
I'm going to give you a super hard. The new drop. I've been away for like 5 days, and they added Starfleet for the Academy. Guess what? You're all at the Academy now, and everything that drops is going to be you learning the new shit and buckle up and figure out your pants and what sizes they are and pull them up because shit's getting real and the game is changing. Connor has really thought a lot of stuff out, and I think he's dropping a lot of new things. That's my opinion, and I don't care if back in Samo and DJs and all other people have been on the cruise and had a lot of fun. From a local player, new guy, I've been playing this game for like 2 years, almost.
Mm-hmm.
Check me out in stats. Bomb me. I don't care. I'll stream tomorrow. I don't give a shit. But this game is new, awesome, and well, not new to me, but there's a lot of stuff going on in this game, and you need to understand why. That's the big thing.
I can accept that opinion there, Tin Man. It makes sense to me. I understand you've only been playing for 2 years, and you are up to 60, 64.
I mean, I've
Okay,
only
hold
been
on.
playing for
TTS.
3 years.
You're right. You're right. Whoever sent that, and that would have been C Engineering. Thank you, C. C says mid ops players can go to 51 quickly. However, it is damaging to them. Better to slow down and get your research done, build up your buildings, and I'm going to add to that: get your officer shards. Get your officer shards. But
Yeah, see,
let
in
me.
theory, I completely agree with that because this game is not a sprint; it's a marathon.
I do kind of need to wrap the stage up here. So let's move on. RSDJ, what do you got?
Okay, my thoughts are because when I went up to G6, my first thought was, "What the f is like Sigma?" Now you know a lot more about G7 than I do. Are you? I know we've got this friendly bet going on. Are you
Yeah.
panicked that at G7 that we're going to suddenly be a case of what the hell did we just go into?
No, I had an idea. I had an idea ahead of time. So no, I was prepared. I was prepared. Although I can see how it can be daunting to the player that's never experienced the Sigma part of this game. I can see it was daunting, sure, but now that I'm in it, I'm glad I dove head first. It was smarter for me to do that. I feel like I've made hella progress considering just what 4 months ago. 4 months ago, I was a 60. Pal, what about you, man? What do you got?
So overall, with the Maverick faction, now I might be in a special place because I'm a G7 player. I do not have vengeance, but you even touched on it with your alliance. You and me are being punished for our alliance not being able to do the content. Either because some of them aren't able.
Well,
I feel
no,
like I'm
it-
being punished because I'm in an alliance that, because like I counted. I got 50 players in my alliance that can technically participate, but
Dude, I was there like literally 2 months ago. It sucked.
Thank you for the biddies, OJ. I appreciate you, buddy.
oh,
Appreciate that.
but this is why I hate alliance based stuff or things that require alliance participation, is because if your alliance can't do the content, be for X, Y, or Z reason, or like for me, I can't hit 72s because A, I'm not going to buy the pack to do the research, and B, I don't have a vengeance. They are forcing the content to be hard so that you have to have a vengeance or
No,
like a tier 16, 17 G6 epic in order to do the content. They want you to do that, which is their prerogative. They can do that, but they just punish players for not having $4,000 to buy a vengeance just because they want every G7 player or every 70 plus player to have a vengeance that is maxed out.
I mean, I
Um,
I
I've noticed
disagree.
that with these arcs. It
There's
seems
so many angry people there.
Whoa,
be
hey,
too.
hey, one at a
That
time,
is
please.
a angry chat.
Yeah, it can be. She can be an angry
It
child.
seemed to be in an ad break.
Yeah, there is. I did not get to call it out. That's a lot of it. Like there's I can agree with multiple points on this on both sides of this discussion. Okay, there is. I feel like a little bit. The word punish might be a little harsh. Things are extremely hard if your alliance isn't great. And I seen somebody in chat. Who was that? That was Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes says, "Leave your alliance. Your alliance is shit." And my alliance is not shit, but it doesn't
I
have
can't do that
G7
on
in
my
it.
server.
Like
Well,
I don't have any
but
G7 players.
I mean,
no,
there's
and
not a lot of G7 players on my server in
Shiz,
total. So
let's get your final thought in, buddy.
yeah, like part of it gonna say, like it isn't that it is. Hey, like 'cause there is a benefit to having a vengeance, especially early on with this. But I'd say alternatively, um, that the bigger issue is more it is punishing folks that are on a higher end, especially those that because once we get to the shred research, which will take time, hopefully within the month for all, but we'll see what happens.
Jay.
But there's with a lot of this new content, it is the folks where it was, hey, let me opt up and that'll fix this problem or that, or the okay, I'm struggling with this, let me get to that next big ship and having a bigger ship will help. And that misunderstanding about where it is that ships help, like getting the blow deck slots, being able to like have that power that comes more from the account development than rushing up. Like the amount of like early G6 players I see that are like rolling around with a G5 Epic and they're like, it's 2.4 billion, it's so big. And I'm like, a G6 Epic, especially when you're decently into G6, you should be closer to 4 billion. And these folks being like, I'm really strong. And it's like, no, you're lacking research. You need to hit your field commanders. You need to find your buildings, like your artifacts. And some of this is some misinterpretation. And right now, this is really hard at the start of it. But, as we progress into it, it's going to head in that direction of maybe we end up with some punch up. But I know at the early start, there was some talk of, oh, there's at least one voice saying, oh, punch down, just worry about the loot from these. But the real driver of the loop is the tasks. And, at the start, it's hopefully your alliance is able to coordinate and work together. Like, I'll admit my alliance, I wish I could find a little bit better work coordination and help push on some of the tasks to make it. But the real entry isn't that loot exchange, which is where we're used to looking at. You get the loot, you make the exchange. This is you do the task, you get the credits, and build into the loop. And then eventually, maybe it matters more. Maybe we get the punch up. And I think a lot of recent loops, we've seen things that have thrown people. I mean, how many folks, the Orions presented a huge challenge to? And I think a lot of that goes back to, this thought of, like, because I think that one of the biggest distractions was the Orions and the don't crit, and then everybody's like, okay, let me see if I can not crit. And when I've tried to help people, often one of the things that I've leaned to is crit as hard as you can, and then and then add ISO on top of it, and you'll probably be able to punch them faster than they can take you down. And Clark, to that point, like, oh, go ahead, sorry.
No,
guys, welcome
that's
Ultravetic
awesome.
in. Welcome Ultravetic in. He's in the chat, and I just want to give him a quick shout out, guys. If somebody wouldn't mind, please. Ultravetica just got done with DJ's stream, and he stayed awake to come hang out for a moment. So thank you for popping in, Ultravetica. I appreciate you, buddy. And guys, again, I do appreciate all the opinions here, and I do. I do need to kind of grab the reins back though, because again, I am gonna have to start wrapping up soon, and I was gonna, like I said, I was gonna end the stage out tonight before I did the stream because I do want to sit and talk to chat for just a few minutes. So, I do appreciate each and every one of you coming up. And guys, can I get another round of applause, please, for each one of these wonderful individuals, content creators, hosts, bet makers, everybody alike. Thank you. Thank you. Seriously. I definitely appreciate it, man.
You know what?
You guys have wonderful opinions, and I love the fact that you came here to
Hey.
So thank you.
I love the fact of having this referred to as the bet maker.
Well, you are the bet maker.
Yeah, you up the bet though.
Yeah. Only because I think I can win. I might lose. Tin Man, my dude, you do not have to do all that. Thank you, Tin Man. I appreciate that.
But I do.
No, you don't. No,
I love you.
It's never. I love you too, man.
No,
it's never required.
I love you.
I love you too, buddy. Thank you. Guys, I'm gonna wrap up the stage,
everyone who got one.
Mm-hmm.
I love you.
Oh, thanks, man. Seriously, thank you. I am gonna wrap up the stage. Thank you guys again for popping in. Please migrate your butts over to the Twitch channel.
He's got to go to his lovely daughter and hug her and go to his wife. And
Soon.
MJ Hat needs to put his hat on a corner and go to sleep.
Not yet.
Let the boulders flow.
I love you, Hat Man.
I love you too,
MJ.
Man. Seriously.
Like, to no end.
Yeah,
my wife, like, really, like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, I'm hanging with Hat. She's like, why? I'm like, because he's cool.
I appreciate it, man. You're good. Guys, thank you again, everybody, for popping on. I am gonna disconnect the stage though.
This man is awesome.
Thank you, man. Thank you. So
everybody looks good in the fedora.
I pull it off quite well, actually, if I do say so myself. Guys, the stage, everybody. Thank you again.
Thanks.
Okay. So, guys, now let's talk. Let's now that we've gotten some opinions from folks, let's sit around and let's it's easier to do some of this in chat. Thank you for that is going to kick off a hype train as long as somebody keeps the thing going. And Tin Man, you are a legend for doing that, dude. Just seriously, thank you. It's never required. It's said incoming, but somebody has to do the second part, shiz, and that's the other thing. So we may or may not get a hype train. Just depends. Here's the thing. I do see arguments on both sides here. Okay, and I cannot say I don't. I cannot disagree with the fact that there is a divide right now in the community between A and B. A, this is great, this is perfect, this is how it's going to do. B, it takes too long, and it's awful. I have to say, thank you, OJ. Thank you for chicken wing. I appreciate that. I do not want to sit here and fluff because I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to fluff. The point of the matter is this: there are some changes I think that needs to be made. I think that's fair. Ostis with another Tangia dungeon. Thank you, man. Thank you. And I'll tell you what, if you guys do end up starting a hype train, if you can get it to, I'm going to stick with level 6. Finish level 6. I'll give away a Hat Boy hat. But that's just how that has to work. Exclamation point join in the chat. And if you, Oh, well, whoops. I just shouted out myself. I was trying to do a shout out for Ultra. Whoops. Ha, that's what happens. Hype Train attempt number 2. That's true. And again, if you get it to level 6, here's what we'll do. I'll give away a hat. So that's a Hat Boy hat, which several people have. Dark Tree, I seen you wearing yours on stream, buddy. I seen Rev wear his. I seen Jason V-Neck's been sporting his. And there it is, level 4 already. Already. See what you did there? See what you did there, Tin Man? Thank you. The hats are nice. I appreciate that. Lightning Hawk, thank you for the 100 biddies. Dougie, thank you for the 100 biddies. I appreciate that. I really do. If MJ gets a level 50 hype train, he continues to stream in nothing but a mannequin, a mankini. Yeah, RSDJ. I would sell my butt. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Of course, I just have to direct you to the OF page. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. No, I don't have one of those. But the whole idea is I went to Mirror Space, right? And I forgot I was in Mirror Space. Pedro. Yeah, you recognize that, huh? Oh, you good? I'm okay, he said. Ultravetica slides on the screen like that scene out of Risky Business. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that, man. Got all the next gen on it. And did I see your question? No, I didn't. Let me scroll up. I'll find it, OJ. Just a second. I might find it. I was thinking that would start a hype. No, that's not it. Hype train. Thank you. Great opinions, great content. Thank you for that. Now that so many things require different crews, are officer presets going to be $400 like fleet commander seats? No, no one would buy it. No one would buy it. We just clear out the old ones. There's no value in that. There's no value in that, OJ. I don't think they'd get the first sale if they was to do that. It would have to be a pack of like, what do you think, guys? 20? Is 20 worth $400? Is 10 worth $100? Oh, and we went to ads. That's my fault. I should have told people we were going to ads. Oh well. Oh well. Freaking awesome, guys. Thank you so much. We are currently at a level 3 hype train. 3 minutes on the clock. Again, if you guys get to level 6, I'll give away a hat tonight. So, I can't believe we went to an ad break in a hype train. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Twitch, you know better. What are you doing? Pal says they'd try, and I'm sure someone would buy it. I don't know. I disagree, man. I don't think anybody would. I don't think anybody would pay for I mean, fleet presets, yes, because that was different. That was ships and everything. But officer presets? Yeah, that's true, OJ. They were. You get 4 free. The state of the game at the present is not worth the money, in my opinion, says Dark Tree. That's fair. That's fair. I can agree. There are several different things that, yes, they could be. Yes, they couldn't be. I don't know. A Hat Boy hat, you don't even yourself have one to show it off? I don't, Clark. That's the thing. I have to get my payout first. RSDJ says, gotta call it, MJ. 2:30 in the morning here. Have a great stream. And the bed be calling. Catch you next live chat. Absolutely. OJ, thank you for the 100 biddies, my dude. You are a legend. 97%. 97%. We need 1 sub or 50 bits to get the train to level 4. And again, get it. Finish level 6. Finish level 6. Thank you for the resub. Appreciate that, bud. Appreciate you, Buddha. Yeah, I've noticed that, Dark Tree. You are sporting the Hat Boy hat. That is awesome. Really. Thank you. But they are more useful. Plus, there's no stacking with officer presets like having fleet commander slots. Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. Trying to keep up on the chat here because, it's been a crazy day. There's been lots of going on. And the other thing I wanted to talk about, the bed is calling you too, Aspie. Well, you've been on stream for 2 days. You and Dark Tree both. Y'all are legends for that, by the way. Legends. Y'all, everybody in the community is doing these long-ass streams. I can't do that. I don't have the time for it. I don't have the time for it. Dougie says, Omega J, why would you say that out loud? Never give Scopely monetization ideas. That's fair, Doug. That's fair, because they'll write it. No, I'm kidding. Look, I'm not against them making money. I have to be clear on that. I'm not against them selling things. It's the whales that keep the game Free. The moment we have to get ads, I quit. The moment we have to get ads, I'm done. If we get ads in game, no thanks. And I don't mean the little things that pop up to buy this Prime. I mean Pizza Hut ads. I mean Taco Bell ads. I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about. Videos we have to watch to keep things free. Fuck that noise. I'll quit. I'll quit today. Just over that. And I would encourage everyone else to do the same. Instead of a 24-hour stream, you could do a 24-hat stream. That is not outside the realm of possibility. However, I would need 24 hats. I currently only have 1, 2, 3, 4, if you count my work hat, counting the fedora. Wally said we had better value, they would get more spending. That's true. That's true. I mean, there is a line there, I think, where things can be valuable. Like I agreed with Lightning Hawk. I saw value in the starting pack of the new building of the Maverick store. I saw extreme value in it. That's why, again, I have to thank that anonymous donor. Wait, a hat boy without hats? Yeah, I don't have my own merch. I don't have any of my own merch except one shirt, and it's no longer on the market. It's got the old Doobie Den logo on it. The mouse only charges me 10 a month to skip ads. I'd pay 10 a month to give other players the option to not pay and watch ads. And that's fair, Green Tea, but not everybody's going to do that. That's very generous of you, but, for me, it would kind of be a struggle. I pay for things too. Like, I have all kinds of memberships. Would I pay to play this game? Probably. Not to have to pay to watch ads. Do I want to? No. No, I don't. And I don't think any of us should. Well, that run did not go the way I anticipated. We got 101. I had 115-hour speed up. It's fine. It's not a big deal. I'm pretty sure I hit my daily event anyway, which now gives me 2 15-hour speed ups. Horrible RNG, but I didn't get to hit that much, so I take what I get. And, I closed the stage a little bit early tonight because there are a couple of things I wanted to talk about, like by myself. So please don't think I was trying to be rude or anything. And I appreciate my guests. I always appreciate my guests. You know that. Here's where I'm at. I do see that there are some divides right now in the community, be it with this person or that person, and I hate it. I hate it. You guys are all freaking awesome. Every one of you. And there's been so much go on in the past little bit that maybe we should just stop for a minute and take a breath. You know what I mean? Let me check on this hype train right quick. We got 35 seconds. We need 4 subs or 1.9k bits to get this to a level 5. And again, to complete the level 6, we'll do the marbles race for a giveaway. So that is what it is. If we don't get it, it's cool. Wally, thank you for the follow, man. I thought you were already following as much as you've been here. That's awesome, man. I appreciate that. There are, is this about Jason's warp drive promotion? No, not at all. I'm very happy for Jason. I thought you were too, Wally. Jason does his own animations. He works hard. He deserves every bit of it. Thank you for the level 4 hype train, 20%. 11 gifted subs. Thank you for that, you legends, and 450 bits. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. Seriously, thank you. That means a lot. Here's the thing. I need to be clear. Jason being on the Warp Drive 5 is wonderful. I am super stoked for him. Twitch seems to have recently unfollowed a bunch of people's accounts. My follower thing might have dropped. I'm not sure. It's about where it was. I'm at 355 currently, counting Wally tonight. So, just saying. Jason being on Warp Drive 5 is wonderful. Okay, tell you why. Cap Jesse hasn't been a part of it in so long. And let's be real for a second. Jason has been going on to the Arcfall streams with the Warp Drive 5. He's been doing the sheet reads with Scribbler and Samo and Tibbs and Chef. There is no reason why Jason shouldn't be Warp Drive 5. I'll tell you that. Let's see. Because there's a big divide on curse language between his and Chef's streams. Sure, but that doesn't mean he shouldn't be Warp Drive 5. What would you think of a theme song for MJ? Oh, this is a. Hot man. The Caped Crusader of Star Trek Fleet Command. Thank you for that, Floyd. That was nice. Broken Wolf says Jason volunteered to help out and cap Jesse's place. You're 1,000% right, man. And I appreciate you mentioning that. He deserves it. I agree with Dark Tree. He deserves it. I miscapped Jesse because I harassed the shit out of him for fun, but it was time for a change. Sure, and maybe one day, but Cap Jesse's done right now. Ryan says a remake of Bat Dance as Hat Dance. I would do a Hat Dance for the right amount of money. Just saying. The Gaped Crusader. I think Lola is the winning supervillain. Yeah, listen, we don't talk about Lola. I don't know who Lola is. What are you talking about? To be honest with you, Lightning Hawk, I don't know all the details, and I don't want to spread rumor. So I don't know how to answer that question. Maybe somebody else could. OJ, thank you for the lizard. Jesse was the one who set my channel up for me, says Dark Tree. Well, that's really nice of him. Where's the action by Scopely GM Connor? Okay. There are things, yeah, he's before my time too. There are things, Wally, that do take time, and I know he's had plenty of time, says the guy that's still sitting here waiting to hear back and still checking his email every single day, waiting to find out whether or not he was accepted into a program that he may never receive. I want to say that I'm not pleased with everything that's happened in the past year and a half. I'm not. There have always been problems with the game. There are issues that they go back and they fix. There are issues they leave alone. I don't want to throw shade, okay? I don't want to throw shade because I feel like, there are things from that video that were good, and there are things from that video I could care less about. Planetary bases, okay. Dreadnoughts, what the fuck even is that? Connor's action is to take more money from players and reduce rewards. Well, great, maybe. I mean, I'm sure there's a business plan. Maybe not. I don't know about reducing rewards. I seem to think we're getting more rewards. There are a lot of really good things in the game of OJ. I appreciate that because there are. I personally, Gray, let me tell you, I feel like I'm getting more rewards now than I was a year ago. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but there's more free primes now. That when I started playing this game, there were 20 free primes, and that was it. Maybe not even that many. And they were because of G4. Alliance tournaments opened that up. Who did Alliance tournaments? Who invented that? Who was the person that came up with that idea? Because I know they're only 2 years old. So, there is something to be said for that. Alliance tournaments is one of the best things in this game. Coda was one of the best things in this game. I hate to see it die, but it costed them money. And that, business-wise, that makes sense. I can't say, oh, well, okay, sure. But business-wise, it 1,000% makes sense. What is that? Oh, okay, that's the badge. I am scared to see the refresh of Alliance tournament. Yeah, GSK, I mean, you might not be wrong. There's, it worries me too, but at the same time, change is not always a bad thing. And they're going to do it whether we like it or not. That's the other thing. Like, the only thing we can do about it is stop playing, and I don't want to stop playing. I've invested in this account. I've invested my time, my money, my sanity, my channel. I wouldn't be where I'm at today if it wasn't for you guys. 100%. So, not only have I invested my time, I've also invested y'all's time. So I don't want to quit. I don't want to quit. I'd rather have a live game and dead coda than a live coda and a dead game. Thank you, Ryan. Pal says, yeah, I'm not looking forward to that because they don't have a great track record when they update the tasks a few months ago. That's true. Omega J says, same here. I have invested heavily in this game, and I absolutely love this community. Omega J, I think if the game was to crash out, the community would stick together and move to another game. I don't think we'd all, and we might lose some people, but I don't think we'd all just up and quit. There's a lot of us that would still keep in touch. That's part of the reason for, like, okay, the Discord server, !Discord. That gets you into the doobie den. There's so many cool people in there. All the STFC players are green. There are other games in there. There's WWE stuff in there. Like, I'm not going to play Pokemon either. Don't worry. Pokemon's not my thing. Rocket League's not my thing. It's Buddha's thing. You know what I mean? But it's not my thing. I'm not about that. Let's see. I started my Dauntless. I want to see Chef's Ohana group. 1,000% Broken Wolf. Exactly what I'm talking about. We are all linked. If you look under the screen right now, I joined the SCFC Ohana family. Do you know why I did that? 1, I was invited. 2, it's the Admiral Dr. Iron Chef himself who invited me, so I'm not going to tell that man no. And 3, I love you guys. They love you guys. Period. So it's worth it to me. Whatever I got to do to help give back to you guys, I want to do. Because you guys have helped me. A lot of you have helped me. And I just have to be... I noticed that, Lightning Hawk. I did see that. I just have to keep saying that. This community is a family. That's why it's called Ohana. Because we are, in fact, the Star Trek Fleet Command family here on Twitch. So, it means a lot. Let's see. Let me catch up here. What is the STFC Ohana? STFC Ohana is the Hawaiian translation for Star Trek Fleet Command, the family. Ohana means the family in Hawaiian. And if you look under the picture, right, under the video feed, in the About Me section at the top, it should say STFC Ohana. That is our Twitch team. Just to try and help you there, OJ. I mean, if you're on mobile, it might not say that. If you're on mobile, you have to go to the profile. But at the same time, that's not really the important part. The important part is we are kind of like family. It's family, like in the Godfather movies. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's it. Just, yeah. You are on mobile. Okay, so you'd have to look at the profile, and there's a list on there. It means no one is left behind or forgotten. If you know, you know. That's 1,000% correct, Green Tea. Speaking of, let me show this off. My wife, she is an extreme Stitch fan. Everything she has to be Stitch. Just so you know. So it's so funny that STFC Ohana's a thing. I'd love an invite, but I haven't streamed, so, and that's the thing. I think you have to stream to get the invite, Doug, but that doesn't mean you're not the family. Iron Fister isn't in yet. Iron Fister's streaming. What do you mean? Is he supposed to... What do you mean? He's streaming right now. When I was getting done, I was going to raid out. What happened? Please don't tell me he's going to raid over here, because he shouldn't be done yet. No, okay. You guys worried me for a second. That was my raid target. What are you doing? Hey, what's up? How you doing, Ice Wolf? Welcome in, hun. It's not really in regards to next gen, because Dark Tree is not next gen. Dark Tree is STFC Ohana, though. I rated Fancy since I hit you last week. That's cool, Ice Wolf. I ain't worried about it. You're great. I'm doing okay. I appreciate it, though. I had to shut down the stage a little bit early tonight. I wanted to address chat directly, you know, and we did a stage on Thursday on Friday when the video dropped. I keep saying Thursday. I don't know why. So we kept it short tonight. Never invited to Next Gen, and I have been streaming longer than most. That's true, Dark Tree, but hey, you never know. You never know. Just letting you know, I think I've talked enough tonight. Best I keep quiet. I understand. Next version, Next Gen is in, Doug, it may or may not be. I don't know nothing about it. I ain't allowed to talk about those sort of things. Come on now. You're going to get me in trouble. There is a lot going on. I don't know anything at this current moment in time, just to be honest with you. There's conversations being had. So, but thank you for dropping in, Ice Wolf. I appreciate you, honey. Even if you sent the raid to Fisty, I am not worried about it. Not at all. I appreciate you coming over, though. I don't know shit, and apparently that's okay. Well, you know what? Thank you for the 157 biddies. 157, ma'am. Yeah, I love you, Ice Wolf. You're good. I don't know nothing. I don't see nothing. I don't hear nothing. You hear me? So, I accidentally joined the Scooby Den. Well, good. More the merrier. I like it when people join the Dooby Den. Does not have to be an accident. Tarpy put a picture of a. Oh my God, that looked good. Oh, what was that? Dr. Iron Chef. Thank you. Thank you for the dono, Iron Chef. Aloha. How you doing tonight, Doctor? Buddha's doing well. He was lurking in the chat. I don't know if he still is. He did gift a sub out tonight, or he did a prime, or I'm not sure. He was here though. Shout out Tarpy. Yeah, you guys want to see the steak? Maybe I can show you the steak. Hold on. Or is it a roast? I'm not sure. Let me see if I can pull it up. The way I don't dox anything else. Yeah. Hold on. Let me get it. I'll show it to you. Just the steak though. It's all you guys get to see. Or it's not a steak. It's a roast. Can I go forward without? Yes. Okay. It's a brisket. I'm sorry. It's a brisket. Let me switch to my screen share. OBS. Screen share. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that wonderful piece of meat. Oh my God. Like, it's savory. Tarpy, if you're in the audience, and you may or may not be, I don't know. But if you're in the audience, and you guys are welcome to clip this if you want to. Tarpy, if you're in the audience, I would love some of your meat in my mouth. There you go. Clean clip. Y'all can have it. Yeah, I just did that. Okay, anyway, moving on. Strider, don't get mad at me. There you go. I had to add that too. Just saying. I don't want to get in trouble, and I might get in trouble. So, it looks good though. Chuck roast, thank you. That's what it was. So, yeah, I would love some of that. I bet it is good. It looks delicious. Yeah, food is kind of like porn, Ice Wolf. 100%. Just saying. Options. Yeah. So, let me ask. And I do feel like I need to ask, how far am I? I got 5 minutes left on my timer. And this is with Strange New Worlds, but I'm using thank you for throwing Bartman out the window. I appreciate that. You need to fire up your smoker? Man, please. I need some good smoked meat products. I'm just going to throw that out there because, I'm hungry. I'm a hungry boy. Well, I'm Oh, NetNiv. Okay, hold on. I see that, NetNiv. Just a second. Let me NetNiv has sent me a collab request. Let me put that up there. Where is it? It is gone. Oh, no, there it is. Okay, I found it. Did that open a window, NetNiv? Are you there? Because I don't hear you. Hold on. And I love you too, Madam Law. Just a second. Let me get that fixed. Accept. I keep clicking accept. It's not letting me do it. Let me send you one. Thank you for the mystery box. I appreciate that. Crush and welcome in. Good to see you. Just a minute. My youngin's going crazy in the background. Where is my stream together? Stream together. Open link in new tab because I don't want to change off my dashboard because I use my dashboard. Hold on, Niv, I got it. I'll send you an invite, buddy. Where did you go? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Invite sent, sir. Lizard. Hey, NetNiv, what's up, buddy? How you doing tonight? Oh, wait, I might have to. Hold on. There you go. Now it should be good. Now I can hear you. How you doing? Or can I hear you? Shit, I still can't hear him. It's on my end. Hold on. I know what I've done.
No, it's not. It's my end. It's my end.
Oh,
I had
okay.
on Michael.
What's up, man?
I just well, I thought it's usually open mic night on a Sun. Oh, is that now Fridays? I can't remember.
I know. I did it.
anyway.
I shut it down a little bit early. Okay.
Okay, I missed it then. I did wonder though. Are you still playing the game?
Yeah.
Really? Have you?
Yeah, I'm playing the game. Can you
Really?
believe it?
Yeah, but I mean, are you really playing the game? Because I mean, have you looked at your stats lately?
My stats? What do you mean? What do you mean my stats?
Yeah.
What? Did you
On
pass
your
me? You better not have passed me, NetNiv. Did you pass me, NetNiv? NetNiv must have passed me. Here, let me throw you up on the screen. That way I can at least... Yeah, I did. I shut down the open stage a little bit early tonight because I was trying to talk to Chad a little bit. Yeah, he found us. He found us, guys. He found us. Run. Green Tea goes, oh, noes. We were talking about Tarpy's meat, actually.
Wait, no. I'm not. Oh yeah. I mean, have you seen it? I asked whether you could deliver me some because it does look nice.
Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? I showed chat. It looks amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It does look good. But yeah, I'm not the Oh No's. The Oh No's is the other one that sounds Australian. Australian? No, Austrian.
Oh yeah, that's oh noes. Mr. Quazel. I don't know if he's lurking around in the audience. He might be.
Oh, he'll be asleep by now.
Baby's hollering at me. I gotta grab her. So, what's going on tonight, man? How are you?
Yeah. Well, I'm about to head to bed, but I just thought I'd see how you were doing with your prep.
Not too bad. We're just kind of chilling. I've got a mess I've got to clean up here in a minute, though. Who is your daddy, and what does he do? Thank you.
No, that's not right. No, if you're gonna do it like Ultra Fetchy, you kind of gotta lower your voice, and then you've got to go soft and go.
Oh, who's your daddy, and what does he do? Yeah. Ultra, look, you looked really good on DJ's stream this evening, by the way. I wanted to make sure you heard that loud and clear. It was a good show.
Oh,
it was a good show.
Yeah, I said that to him while he was on there as well. And he told me he was really good tonight. He only said the F word once.
Shiz, you already beat me in power, my friend, and you, until today, you were an ops level under me, so I don't have to throw you in. I already know, so.
Yeah, we don't need to throw you in the mix now.
Oh, I've got to make a bottle, but
okay.
what is
I didn't realize you were still drinking bottles. You know. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm always drinking bottles. Actually, no, I don't drink. I don't know if people know that about me or not. Like, once I drank on stream, and I still have that bottle of liquor outside in the freezer. So, if that tells you anything.
He says it's liquor, guys, but it's really breast milk.
Yeah, this is milk. It's formula, but it ain't breast milk. Here. Because it's time for that.
Oh, that's right. The baby doesn't get the breast milk. You're keeping it to yourself. Okay.
Damn straight.
We get it.
I like titties. I mean, what? Did I say that out loud? Glad there's an 18 plus tag. Oh,
yes.
Congrats to the newest 66 and Vloxer. Hell yeah. Congrats. That's a good point.
Yeah. You're right. I do have a Vlux. Yeah. It's 5.7 billion, which is rapidly catching up to me relativity, but that's still my highest ship in relativity. So it just shows you how powerful the relativities can be.
Yeah.
But obviously, it doesn't get the bonuses. And I was just trying to do one of the 60. I mean, I'm struggling with the 60 outpost, not outpost, 60 armadas because my ships aren't that high yet. And I threw a Cerritos buff onto all 3 ships. I Titan buffed it. I couldn't do a max warp. I just warped it. Oh, my throat's gone dry.
To both of you,
And
Shiz. To both of you.
I didn't quite beat it. This is just a fraction. And then I realized when I'd done it, damn it, I forgot to put my Locust Fist on. I would have beaten it. Or if I'd have had a max warp, I would have beaten it. But
yeah, it does take that.
I now know.
Like as much damage.
I can do a 60 if I throw everything at it one time.
I can do 2 64s if I throw everything plus Lorca's Fist, and I mean everything. So, but that I have a couple of levels of research. Did you by chance get the day 1 pack or no?
No, I didn't. No.
No. Well,
No.
I get it.
I mean, I'm doing some research in there. What have I got? I've got 1
Here,
of 5 on the PvE mitigation. I've got 4 on the ISO defense.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I need to get through to the Apex Shred bit. Really, I'm not.
Yeah,
there
that's
yet.
well. The 60 doesn't have any. The 60 doesn't have any Apex barrier, so you're okay there. But the 62, that's where it starts. And Shiz did throw me a chart, but I mean it's the same chart that's been around the community. I can throw it up on the screen if you guys want to see it. Use all the tools, Austin says. I agree. Use all the tools. That is a very important thing. You should. Like Tin Man was in earlier, and he said he prefers not to use boosts. Oh, we just went to ads.
Yeah, I prefer not to use boosts.
That's my bad.
I prefer not to use boosts, but
really, yeah,
yeah,
it is. It is.
Because that way, when you do want to just do that little bit of a punch up, you know where you're at. You're not like going, oh well, actually, what would I do without the buffs? You know,
right.
So whereas with the buffs, you're more like So yeah.
Okay, like I can't even do a 62 without some sort of buff. So I'm right there with you, even with a couple of levels of the research. And again, I'll throw that up on the screen so you can see what I did manage to get done. But now my pulls have been all screwed up, so I haven't really got.
Why are you going the long way around? Go back out. Go back out.
That's just how I go. That's just how I go. I know you can go the other way.
No, press G. Press G.
No, man, why? Why? For this? G. G? G. G. G is Galaxy Map.
There you go. Right, yeah, now I'm press U.
Yeah. Okay.
See, look at that.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I forget the hotkeys, man. People treat buffs like they are money and can't be spent. They are there to be used. I don't know. I agree. I agree.
I am thinking of maybe in the next month or two, I might start looking at getting some mod merch where it just has the shortcut keys on a mouse on a desk mat. So
that would be cool.
You can just look down and go, "Oh yeah, that's what I mean." But
I would love one of those actually. So I got 1 level here, 2 levels on the isolatic defense, and then 1 level on the PvE mitigation. I need isolatic damage and then regular damage, and then I can do the Apex Shred.
So I've got 4 on the ISO defense, 1 on the mitigation, and that's it.
You got? I'm sorry. Say that again. 2 on the ISO defense, 1 on the mitigation.
No. I've got 2 on the critical damage, 4 on the ISO defense, and 1 on the mitigation.
But now your alliance is completing these tasks, right? That's the difference.
I'm guessing
isn't it?
so. I'm guessing so. Yeah.
Here, allow me to show you my biggest gripe. Allow me to show you my biggest gripe. There you go. There you go. It's
By the way, you know how you went all the way out? You could have just hit F.
Well, you know, if I had a mouse mat to remind me of that, like we were just discussing, go all one till the shred shiz says, yeah, that was my plan, but I don't know. I was stoned yesterday, so I did another one like an idiot, because you know I am an idiot. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but I am. I'm a bit of an idiot. Yeah,
No, I've
the
never heard of
shred
that.
is important. No, well, I am. It's true. The shred is very important. If we are all legends, then are any of us legends? Yes, this entire community is legendary, Ostis. This entire community is legendary. There are some that are more legendary than others, says the guy with a VIP badge asking that question. Listen, Ostis, you, my friend, you are one of the biggest supporters of the channel and myself. So, I have to say thank you to that. The only thing that's legendary is your fedora. I love it, and you bought it for me. So, I love these. I used to wear these all the time growing up. These are my jam. Speaking of
So-
Niv, have you managed to get yourself a fedora yet?
A fedora? We've had a few in this house over the time. My son looked really cool in a fedora when he was 6.
Y'all are slacking, Rage says. Hold up. I've made my grievances about this pretty well known, Raged. You did 53K alone. What level are you? What level can you hit?
Yeah,
Skelly
unfortunately,
Cat?
it is scaled towards the higher ups. Yeah.
I can only hit
But-
59s because my Recon Locus is just 60. So,
my alliance has done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 out of the 7 on the aggregation hunt. We have done the resource redistribution, and we're about halfway on the Borg Madas hunt, which is about to reset on
what
Tuesday, I think.
60s? What 60s? They're 61s. And yeah, I can kill 3 and then I die. Thank you, Austin.
I haven't finished my daily pulls yet.
Mine
oh
is
my God.
68, so I hit 68. Still took 2 days. Sure. But 68 gives you 17 for each one? It would take me 4 kills to equal your 1 kill. Please keep that in mind. How much grinding did you do? Be good, Dark Tree. Thank you for coming in tonight, buddy. I appreciate you. Yes. And I gave up after that, and I realized I was the only one doing it. So no, I'm not gonna kill myself each day. 15 more building mats to 61. Not even that much, I don't think. Not even that much. Let me look. I'll tell you. Need to claim that anyway.
Did you see the last image in the Ohana thing?
No. No, or did I? Oh wow. Oh my. Oh my. Netniv, is that can I share that? Or would you prefer me not?
I don't know. I mean, yeah,
you sent it.
You can share it. Yeah,
you sent it. Okay. So,
hey,
ladies and
put the idea in my head.
Netniv's compilation of our local friendly neighborhood kitty cat. Wow. And the comment on there is just the chat, man, you guys are crazy. Y'all are insane. I'm not leaving that on my screen very long. Jesus. Now watch, it's gonna get clipped. That's what's gonna happen next. It's gonna get clipped. So yeah. That is a stream goal clip for DJs. I mean, somebody could. That's fine. I don't mind. I don't care if he sees it. Netniv's the one that made it.
I mean,
so
I made it because somebody put the idea in my head because they were talking about cleaning Tarpy's house, and somebody said about DJs being in a maid's outfit, and I was just like, oh, thanks.
I need to ask the question: does anybody want to see DJs in the maid outfit? Because if you guys do, y'all are sick. The man could pull it off, though. Dr. Iron Chef says, "Sorry, my fault." Yeah, it is, Dr. Iron Chef. It is your fault. I blame you. No, I bet he can pull it off. Real good. 100%.
I think he could do it. Yeah.
I know he could do it. I know he could do it.
I know
He's got that swagger.
I know Top is the sort to crack the whip at him for it as well. You know?
Oh wow. But yeah, Niv, I shut the stage down just a little bit early tonight because I needed to talk to chat one-on-one without 1,000 voices in my head. So, because
hey, it's your stream. You do you. Yeah, you know. Maybe you feel that's what you have to do, then you have to do it.
Yeah, it was getting to the
I've
point
said
I
the same
needed to
thing.
tonight. So,
I mean, we've said this before in the past, haven't we? Yeah. Maybe it's time
oh,
to.
now Dr. Iron Chef, really?
Oh,
Make him wear the Lola Bunny one.
I
Make him
mean,
wear the Lola Bunny
gee.
one. Do it.
And this
Do
comes
it.
from the one that we have to be very PC on his stream for. You know? He's just
You
letting
know
it all
what?
out when he's at night, isn't he?
Yeah, when he's everywhere else, it's fine. It's fine. But when we're on Dr. Iron Chef's stream, we're on our best behavior most of the time, unless your name is Lost in 73.
And then we just time code it so we can extract it. Yeah.
That's it. Chef took a nap. He's feeling better. Thank you, Chef. That's funny. That's funny. Dr. Iron Chef, oof, you aren't supposed to know about Lola. He knows all. He knows all. He knows all.
Yeah.
So it doesn't do any good. He even knows. Thank you, Broken Wolf. Everybody knows all about Lola. That's why the Hat Boy thing has been selling. So please, just y'all do you. If that's what you like, that's cool. I give those hats away. I don't want to sell those hats, but y'all made me make it. So he was on Last In's stream when Lost In deleted the VOD. That's true. He was there. I don't think he heard the bits, but he was there. Yeah, Ryan, exactly. Exactly. That's it. That's it. At the 30th anniversary of Splash Jam. Is it?
It is.
Is it? I didn't know that.
That's interesting.
Maybe
they
GSK.
did a remake, didn't they? Wasn't the remake on like the 20th anniversary or something like that?
Maybe. Has it been that long already? Wow.
Yeah.
There is something else I told somebody I would throw this out there to the community, and I need to do that. So give me just a second. Apocalypse sent me this link. He is having some issues, and he wanted me to throw up this link for him because he is trying to crowdfund moving with his mom, and they're trying to get moved to a different place. And I did tell him I would. So let me put this link in the chat, guys. The man has asked, so I am doing it. That is for Apocalypse Outpost, and he gives a full description on there of what it's for and whatnot. So I'm just gonna pin that for the rest of the stream. If you guys are feeling generous, please go to that. That would be extremely helpful. Miss Manny is tired of sitting over here by herself. So guess who's coming to sit with Daddy? Now we can have cute baby time.
Yeah, she just wants to be on stream. She wants the audience.
She wants to hang out with you guys. It's not even me. She wants to hang out with you guys. The light's pretty. So, you're very welcome, Apocalypse Outpost. Sorry, man. I meant to do it earlier, and it's been kind of crazy this evening. I don't know if you've noticed or not. It's been a little wild. So, that's part of it. Guys, mini hat. We'll just give her some spotlight there. That way she can, bask in the glory. So, yeah, how about that, huh? How about that? They love you. They love you. Everybody loves you because you're so cute and you're so tiny. Although, can you guys tell she's growing already? Surely you can, right?
Well, I reckon chat should start singing the Barney song to her, I love you, you love me.
Not yet. Not yet. Let's not do that yet. Netniv, I will shoot you. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. I will shoot you.
Incoming. Oh, really?
Oh.
Quick, batten down the hatches.
Okay.
Watch out.
Okay. I guess this is a thing we're doing. Let me switch scenes. Let me switch to the camera, and I'll well, nope, that's too low. Okay, boom. That way everybody can see and hear.
Who says it's too low? We still maybe nice and center.
I'm still gonna put you up on the screen, Netniv. Calm down.
I wasn't talking about me. I was talking about baby. I was talking about
Baby's right
baby.
here. Baby's right here. So yeah, I mean, let me go back to the topic here, okay? Because what we were talking about was Maverick faction, Conqueror Armadas, and the trouble that we've all been having. Thank you for the heads up, by the way. I appreciate that. I'm assuming that's a fisty raid inbound. I'm assuming, because I don't know who else is live. So that is a fisty raid. Okay. Well, they're on their way, and thank you for the heads up. I appreciate that. That means I have to go longer now. Damn it. I was gonna raid him. I had this whole intention to raid Iron Fister, just so y'all know. That was where I was getting to. Hi guys. Fisty, thank you for the raid, my dude. You beat me to it. I was going to raid you, and raid race lost. Yeah, that's fair. I even told chat I was going to raid you, Iron Fister, and I don't ever get the opportunity to do that. And you beat me to it, so that's a thing. Guys, welcome in. If you don't know who I am, where you been? My name's MJ Hat. I'm hanging out with Netniv right now. We were doing open mic night, but I shut it down a little bit early tonight. Yeah, sorry, man. I got talking, so. Having trouble? No. My alliance won't help me, Shiz. That's what it is. And it's not a shame at them. Half of them can't. You're more than welcome to, Fisty. I can go to the stream together cam. Thank you for that. You did not have to do that, Fisty. I appreciate that. Can you Netniv, can you shoot him an invite? That would be most helpful if you could.
Or yeah, it should come up with Enox as well. Hang on, I've just got to find the right screen. Where's it gone?
I have to bring in blocks to do browser source.
I've got it here somewhere.
Stream together 3. Bop. There you go. And it should just pop up whenever he gets here. Boom. Fisty, come on up, buddy. Netniv shooting you an invite. If I need to add more, I can.
Wait. Hang on, I'm trying to find the right thing. Where have I actually...
Did Netniv's avatar lose his phone? It might have.
Oh, my phone?
Are you holding your phone?
I just put it in my... Yeah, it's in my back pocket. Look, I'll bring it out. Look, see, it's right here.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. I found it. It's right there. He's got it. See, I see it. Netniv. They see it. They know you got it. Let me throw you with a chroma key. That way, you know.
Well, I figured I take up less real estate for you.
Yeah, that's actually extremely helpful. So, we'll get rid of that green. Oh, and then he does that and blocks chat. What the hell? Soundbanks, welcome in. First time chatter. Good to see you. How you doing tonight, man? We're kind of just what the Netniv. Okay. Here, I'll do it. Let me do it. I got you. I get it. Fisty, hold on. I'm sending an invite. Invite. Where is recents? Because Iron Fister should have been on that list, but he's not. One sec. I have to type one-handed. Don't judge me. I can feel you judging. 23. I got you. Here it comes, Fisty. Boom. That should get you in. There he is. Hey, buddy. How you doing tonight, man? You're muted. In stream together. There it is. Are you there? Bat you down. Welcome in. Hi. There he is. Oh, we got black screen. I don't know what happened. Here, I'm gonna put you up here and make you bigger. Boop. There you go. Now you've got plenty of real estate for when your camera comes back or whatever just happened. There it is.
I don't know what happened. There, okay. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, it stream together is so weird. VIP Queen Mew. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that.
How
was your stream? Oh, no, we lost you again, buddy. I'm not sure what happened there. Might be having issues. Not sure what's going on.
It shows that
Is the
it's on.
source resetting itself or something? Yeah. Devil Doc, thank you. Okay, now you're good now. You're good now. Okay. Okay. Nope. As soon as I said that, I didn't touch anything, I swear. Fisty, I don't know if it's the camera. You can just do voice if you need to. That's fine. Although I might put Netniv in your square. I might put Netniv in your square. Oh.
What I am going to do, though, if you... There we go. There we go.
Boom. That'll work. Okay. There you go. Now you guys are sharing a square. That's great. That works. Although I need to bring you a little bit lower, don't I, Netniv? Up. And playing classic RuneScape, getting my murder on. What do you got going on there, Fisty?
I went to G7 tonight.
Did you? Congratulations, man. Let me get browser SS. I'm just going to add this in because why not? Guys, we're going to take a look here. Fisty is sharing his screen. So we're going to do that. That should come up. We'll just put it over here. We're just going to cover up that for now. There you go, Fisty.
Yeah. So
how about that, huh?
ops71 right there. And
way to go, man. Way to go. That's flipping awesome. Congratulations. Clark wants to know if you regret it yet, Iron Fister.
No, not yet. But after talking to Lost In last night, so my big obstacle right now is Sigma-Trit. I mean, it is holding up everything.
That's to be expected. I know that it's a pain in the arse to get Sigma-Trit. I struggle with it myself. Down here at 66, I'm struggling. I don't know how you big guys do it. You big guys are absolutely insane for pushing to, like, I don't know, 71, 72, 73, 76. Some people.
I don't know how they do it unless they're just millionaires that are willing to drop 7 figures on the game.
Ryan says G7 has more Sigma-Trit income for sure. That's fair. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Yeah, we're just kind of hanging out on stream tonight just a little bit. Like I said, I shut the stage down a little bit early because I was trying to talk to chat a little bit and give my honest thoughts on this art, which is fine. I've done that now. So, you know, all good. Stream together's good too. Because, Netniv, why you gotta be showing things that ain't, why you gotta be doing all that, Netniv? Why you gotta be doing all that? Why you gotta be doing all that? He's trying to show off. Here, I'll make it big for just a second so you can show off. Look at that. Look who he passed. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see who Netniv passed? Y'all see that? Why he's flexing? Just barely. Just barely. Now I'm shrinking you back down, Netniv, because that's what you get. You're getting shrunk back down. That way no one else can read that. No one needs to read that. You can't hear Fisty? Huh. Okay, hold on. Let me turn his volume up. Because that might be the problem. Fisty, can you either one of you guys say something for me?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
I've got you read 5x5, so I don't know.
All right. Can you guys hear me now, though?
Because they weren't talking. They weren't talking. They're talking
I was trying to talk.
Yeah. F yes. Okay. Thank you, Mountain Druid. He's saying fantastic. Thank you. Can hear Iron Fister now. Yeah, Netniv's on the same soundbar, so you should be able to hear them both. Netniv, give me a sound check just to make sure. Netniv?
His mouth is moving, but we do not hear him, so that tells me we got an issue.
I don't think that's on our end. I don't think that's on our end. I think it's where he changed his scene. Maybe. I don't know. Because I can hear everything that chat can hear. Because I've got it set up through output. So, Netniv, your mouth is moving. I don't know what you've done. I didn't mute you. I promise.
He broke it.
It's not me. I mean, I can hear Fisty, so why can't I hear Netniv? What slot number, Netniv? He's in 2. Or no, he's in slot 1. He's the first one here. Fisty's in 2. But he's in the appropriate slot. He's in the appropriate slot. Can't unsee that? Yeah, I know. I know. Well, is he in the front slot? He might be in the front slot. Maybe. Netniv, back out and come back in. I don't know what else. Oh, there it is. What was that, Netniv?
That was stream together. Decided to do a thing.
Oh, so it wasn't on my end though, right? It was on your end.
No, I blame your stream together.
Yeah, he's here. He's here. Make sure you're in the right slot. Yeah, Netniv, you don't struggle with that, do you? Surely. You got kids, right? You know what it's right. You know, right?
Don't call me Shirley.
Oh, okay.
And you guys can still hear me, can't you?
100%.
No, we can't hear you.
Localized problem between the chair and the keyboard. Thank you for that, Swag. Thank you for that, Swag. Stream together was behaving more like stream apart. Yeah, it does that, man. It's so buggy sometimes. It's so buggy sometimes. It really can be. Like the other day on Arcfall, Swag, you got a little taste of that, didn't you? Whenever you were on Zero stream.
MJ, you might want to go check it again.
Oh man, what did you do? Did you go up again?
No,
I can't go check it right now. I'm giving a bottle.
No, I meant Ohana. I meant Ohana.
Why? That popped up. I seen what got said. Meh.
No, not what got said.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, I am not going to be sharing that one.
Why? What's wrong with that?
I'm not sharing that one. I'm not sharing that one. Nope.
It's sharing that on International Women's Day.
You could not pay me enough to share that. Oh, I don't know. You guys want to see it? Because it's bad. It's bad.
I'm not responsible for this one.
Oh, really? Who sent it? Because I didn't see that.
I know it. It's Tarpy put it, and it's come from the Talking Tread podcast.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, it's Lola approved. All right. It's Lola approved. All right. You know what? Oh my god, I cannot believe I'm gonna put this on screen. You're gonna lose audio from Netniv and Fister for just a second. We'll switch back. Netniv said I needed to show you this. Here you go. Oh, wrong button. This button. There it is. I have no words. I'm not leaving it up. Nope.
Blinking, you missed it.
Yeah, like blinking, you missed it. Rewind. That's all I'm going to tell you, because I ain't showing that again.
Yeah.
So, that was on Jesus. Okay, was it? That makes me feel better. Yeah. I didn't know it was on the stream.
I know I've seen it over there. But yeah, that was so fast. It was as fleeting as MJ's power.
I mean, wow. Was it that fast? Here, we're going to mute Netniv for a minute. See what we did there? We muted Netniv. Oh my God. Can you see it now? Do you see it now? There it is again. Now we're back. Okay. Done. I gave you 2. That's all you get.
One for each eyeball. Yeah.
I got to get that off my screen. I love DJ and Griffin, but oh my god, I never want to see that image again in my
And
life.
where is RSDJ when you want to tell him, you know what? Yeah, MJ.
He just went to bed. It
Oh,
might,
did he?
Dark
Yeah,
Jig. That's why it was only there for a second.
I really should get to bed. I'll be up in 3 hours. So.
Oh, are you going to bed?
What time are we on? 2:30 or 3:30? I think it's 3:30 now, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
it's
3:30.
3:30.
Yeah. I'm up in 3.5 hours.
That green tea, I get it. Griffin looks like he is desperate need of his vengeance, and it's out of order. Yeah, he looks mad in that picture. He's got a little bit of that green-eyed monster. I wonder if DJ flipped the switch.
What you're not seeing there is that DJ's was actually holding Griffin's wallet, and that's why his hand's open.
Why would you do that, free swag? That is not required, free swag. Can we just get rid of that clip? Somebody please edit. Broken Wolf. I need you to do the thing with the thing quickly.
I'll tell you right now, if that makes it back to GJ's and Griffin, guess who's going to be paying that price there, Hat Boy?
Yeah, me. And it came from Tarpy. It's not my fault. I don't care. It's entirely my fault. It'll make it back to him. It'll be a laugh. But still yet. Actually, that's the date on that is 1/13/2026.
Exactly.
So he's seen it. Oh yeah, I'll get banned.
Oh, yeah.
I'll get banned from everything.
There
goes my shot at the creator program. There goes all of it. So, can I mod myself? You can. You should be able to. I don't know. Broken Wolf has super mod powers though. Like he's also an editor. He can go and delete things.
I thought I could do that.
You should be able to.
But
I think I
yeah,
made you an editor.
so I should totally make it a featured clip.
Yeah. Look here, this baby's fell asleep sitting here eating.
Yeah,
oh, no, never mind. She's just pooping. We're good. We're good.
Hey, one of the three functions of baby: eat, sleep, and poop.
Yep. 90% of her day is eat, sleep, poop, eat, sleep, poop. The other 10% is the screaming at 4 a.m.
I was going to say, you're missing out on screaming.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't going to forget it. I promise. Ryan says Netniv has to use his hacker powers to delete things. Well, they wouldn't be hacker powers. I gave them to him. So that's a thing. The best is when they look you in the eye, loudly poop, and go, ah. Yeah, Brett David, you're right. But she's a cutie, ain't she? Like here. There's a good picture.
Of course.
Looky there. There you go.
Aw, yeah, sweet.
Hasn't she grown already?
She has grown.
She's huge. She's
already got more hair than her father.
All right. Somebody ban Netniv right now. Somebody ban Net. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. We had that debate a while back. Let's not do that. You heard me yelling? What does that mean? Does that mean the camera's on? Yeah. He came running.
Ah!
Sorry.
Say hi, guys. What's up, man? Fisty, good job on 71, bro. Like, really. That's impressive. Like, I hope to be there soon. Hopefully before RSDJ.
I honestly wasn't going to do it for a little bit more. I'm not going to say I got bullied into it, but I did have some points made to me.
Yeah. They're good points. I kind of agree with Lost in his perspective, man. Like, there's a lot to it. You know, the increase in your materials, I think, is the biggest thing. Eject Netniv for the night. Let's keep the peace. Listen, I'm just going to send DJ to Netniv. It's all his fault. He told me to do it. Y'all were here. You seen it, right? Right? Come on, chat.
No.
It's all Netniv's
Dreamer.
fault. He's not even
Look at
human.
chat.
He's not even human. He's
Dreamer.
an animation. Left. Left. Thank you, Mountain Druid. Thank you, Mountain Druid. Left. I
Wow.
appreciate that.
On behalf of all AIs everywhere, I am so offended by you.
You must construct more additional pylons. Just saying. MJ Hat said ban net. Oh, never mind. TTS inbound. TTS. Okay. So the AI told me to ban you, bro, and I'm not going to do it. But the AI told me to. How about that?
I actually didn't say to ban me. It said to put me in the brig. There's a difference. If you can't understand the difference.
I mean, I could time you out, but I don't want to do all that. I don't want to do all that. I don't want to do all that. Last time I did that, it was chaos. No, thank you. I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, we can do chaos. We could definitely do chaos.
We could do chaos. But Fisty, good job, man. I'm glad to see that you did that. A rusty trombone slide, maybe. Maybe. It depends on whether. Good night, Green Tea. Thank you for coming in, man. Jolan True. Thank you. Netniv, what you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Yeah, we are about to wrap up. So if you guys are gonna do that, I did say if we completed a level 6, I would give away a Hat Boy hat tonight. We got to level 4 earlier, so I will lower that to completing a level 5. But that we have to hit at least a 5, at least. So, but I wouldn't mind give away something because that's how we do it, right? Got a job interview tomorrow, Free Swag says, but plan to get some stream time later in the week to snag that affiliate tag. Well, can we? Oh, we lost Fisty.
No, I'm still here. I'm here. I just turned my share off.
You're good. Can we get a shout out for Swag in the chat, please? Any of the moderators? Because seriously, he needs to get that affiliate tag so we can start like bombarding him with stuffs. That would be great. That would be great. Go follow that man. Yeah, because you can't do bits, you can't do subs until they're affiliated. Nothing. You can't do nothing. And I would like to throw him a little something. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Let's see. Well, since you cut that off, Fisty, I am actually going to go back to my game view. And I know, Netniv, you're behind the picture right now. And Fisty, you're on audio only anyway, so I'm just gonna leave you on audio only if that's cool. Let me just double check. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Oh no, did I lose them? I might have lost them.
Yeah, no, you don't. You didn't.
Oh,
you dumped me.
Yeah, I got you. You guys are still there.
All right,
okay, cool. Just making sure. I thought I was fine. Fisty Sands damn good, Bat You Down says, yeah, it's because we got him piped in the right way. We know what we're doing, man. We worked on it a little bit. I use Stream Together every week. So, at least once a week, sometimes more than that. Twice a week if I get on Chef's stream. So, that's definitely a thing.
Speaking of which, how'd you like doing Cosmic Swears there, Hat?
Actually, I really enjoyed it. I had a really good time. It was very fun. The process was very thought out. There was a lot that went on to behind the scenes. So, truthfully, Netniv and Minnie Mabel, I have to give you guys a hell of a shout out. Viper may have been the host, but y'all were pulling the strings in the background. That was epic. So it turned out really well. All the animations were really well done. The intro video, all of it, being able to pull up chats to the screen, it was really good. It's a VOD, Doug, that I would actually suggest you go back and watch. It's worth the watch. So, you know, I 1,000% can't wait for the next one. Yeah, ain't she cute, Buddha? Ain't she cute? She just chilling. Yeah, man. I 1,000% suggest you go back and watch Saturday's VOD on Viper's channel. It's worth the watch. It turned out to be really good. Like, really good. You know? She is beautiful. She's getting big too. Here, I held her up a second ago for everybody else, but since you're here now, let me there you go. There's a good image. The baby. She smells like she needs a diaper change, so I'm probably gonna have to start wrapping up in the next few minutes. Yeah, she is getting so big. Did Quasel win? Yes, Quasel won legitimately, and I can't
Yeah.
believe it. I can't believe it. It is such
And
a
that's,
it.
I yeah.
Hmm.
I think maybe she should have thrown that, so he did win. But
Quasel says, "Of course he did!" Exclamation point rigged. Yeah, well, really, it wasn't rigged. I missed a single question. I don't think that was on your round though, Quasel. I didn't get asked any in the final round. I think that was the second round. It might have been first. I'm not sure. There were 3 rounds though, and it's basically celebrity squares. So it was really fun. I can't wait to do it again. Hopefully it runs smoother next time though. I know we had some stuff, and then after that, after everybody else left, I sat and I talked with Nigel, Ultravetica, and Jason V-Neck for like 3 more hours in that ninja call. So, and
I was going to say,
And Netniv. And Netniv. Which, speaking of, I seen that screenshot you sent, by the way. How did you get that? How did you get that screenshot?
Oh, because I got a vertical monitor, and I put the thing over there, and it was me, Ultra, and,
Oh, okay. Okay.
no,
Okay.
me, Ultra, and Jason Phoenix. And Jason was just literally sat back with his arms. He wasn't doing anything. And Ultra was just like leaning on his arm, and it just happened to line up. And I was just like, "That's hilarious."
Yeah, it went really well. I thought it was really good. And guys, please let Minnie Mabel know. Please let. Well, it was fun, though, Cartman. Damn it, it was fun. It was fun. You're just a boy. Damn it, Cartman. What the hell? No, it really though. Please go back and tell Minnie, tell Netniv what you guys thought, because I know that it looked really good. It looked wonderful. So, but you're 1,000% right. I am gonna have to start wrapping things up here in the next few minutes. Do you guys know if anybody's on? Fisty, you was the last person to raid. Who else was on besides me? Anybody?
Give me a sec here.
Nightingale is the only person I see.
Buddha, are you going live tonight? Because I've got a few more minutes in me. We don't have to raid out just yet. Ben Sai is on. Yeah, that's true. That's true. He's got his thing set to words on stream, though.
It's just him in auto mode going words on stream.
Yeah, I don't want to send you guys there. I don't want to send you guys there. That's not fun. Honestly, we're not done here yet though. We can wait. Yeah, Tricky's like, don't raid Bryn. No, not tonight, bro. Okay. All right, thank you. I understand, Buddha. Viper, good morning. I was just talking about you. Can we get a shout out for Viper, please? There is we were just talking about the cosmic squares and how well that went. So I really am 1,000% behind it. It went awesome, and I can't wait till the next one. Like, at all. Thank you, Fisty. That's not true. That's not true. I've rated into Ben a lot. I just, if he's not actually sitting at his computer doing STFC, there's no point. Because that, that's not nothing nobody wants to watch.
Yeah, I won't rate it. I won't rate into a deadhead. I'm sorry.
Either. I
But
struggle
not
doing
that
the
kind of
sponsored
deadhead.
streams too.
Not that kind of deadhead.
No, I know what you mean. You mean the AI part, like because it's literally just words on stream. Chat plays the game. Yeah, if he's not there, there's no point. That was an awesome first run of Cosmic Squares. Way to knock it out of the park. I agree. Viper, seriously, the work you, Minnie, and Netniv did, awesome. I don't know who else was involved. I know that the questions were interesting. Um, wish I wouldn't have screwed up and missed mine, but okay, sure, whatever. Congratulations to Quasel, who won the $100 pack, which is surprising as hell. I have to say, Quasel, you are not surprising that we got it right. I guess is how I say that. RNGesus works very well in your favor, sir. I want to point that out. You know, is a thing. Yeah, it was great. Props, Viper. Your antics are top notch. He makes a great host. Now I know, and knowing is half the battle. That's it. That's it, Mr. Tony, sir. Shout out Quasel. Thank you, Broken Wolf. If you're not already following Quasel, you should be. And Broken Wolf, can I ask you to do one more for Buddha for me, please? Because Buddha is my tag team partner, and we do the wrestling review together, and he also does Rocket League. So I want to make sure he's the other half of the Doobie Den. We started that together. Thank you, sir.
And Quasel, one of the largest followed people on Twitch that has no broadcast of his own.
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? We have turned Quasel into like the guy who you're gonna get notified when he shows up on other people's channels. So what's Rocket League? Not Rocket Dan. Rocket League is like soccer with cars, and it's actually really cool. Viper says the funniest thing was seeing the look of the fear of dread in the faces of the CCs before the questions came. Sure, but now we know what to expect unless you're going to change the topics. So, I'm a little more prepared for the next time. But it was a good time. It was 1,000% a good time. And I'd do it again. I can't wait to do it again. So, whenever that shall be, you just let me know. I did tell Minnie when she asked me the first time I'd do it multiple times. So, it's going to be fun. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. You good?
She spit up on you?
Yeah, it's okay. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Because I'm a gentleman, well, thank you, Brett David. I appreciate that. Viper, if I'm on your show, I am not going to choose Tibbs. Yeah, Tibbs knows Star Trek. He doesn't. I mean, he knows a lot, but Tibbs did not. Yeah, that's it, Mr. Tony, sir. You do know the game now. You do know the game, so it's that dad stuff you get used to. Yeah, I've been spit up on, peed on, pooped on. I'm good. I'm not tripping. This is easy peasy. So, it is what it is. Ultravetica's interview this evening went really well too. For those of you that watched it, I was really pleased with it, seeing as how I was the first to get interviewed in this content creator series that DJ's doing. Ultra was next. I'm curious who he's going to pick next. So, it's untelling, but it turned out really good. It was better than mine because at least Ultra could screen share. I couldn't even do that. I was the test dummy. But my stream with him turned out real good. Huh?
Speaking of dummies, I really should get to bed, and I've taken up enough of your time. But look,
right, man.
I'm in the next one crew and everything right now, and it'll soon change to what drive my team. So I'll be in that too. Well,
Free Swag said that was a tough question. I googled it and still would have been wrong. Yeah, man, those were some tough questions in general. Yeah, just thank you for
meaning of
coming
life,
in for
the
a
universe,
minute.
and everything in it.
I appreciate that. Yeah, yeah, I see that, Fisty. I agree. At some point, I don't know how he's going through the list. I know I was the first because he was going to help with the computer fund, and then Rev knocked it out of the park before we ever got to DJs. So they really were going to help, though. They were going to help, and I think that's awesome, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, and that was really cool. And
Everybody took off running with the ball. So Netniv just closed the thing, didn't he? And I lost Fisty, didn't I?
What?
No, you're still there. Your camera disappeared though. Oh, there you are. Netniv or Fisty, I didn't pick up half of that. That's why I thought I lost you.
Oh. Well, I don't know why you're not picking me up. Is this better?
Yeah.
Okay. But no, I will say that yeah, they knocked it out of the park getting you your computer back, and since I got
You're gone again. You're gone again.
Well,
what the hell?
Anyway, like I was trying to say before, it's a good night for me, and it's a good night for him.
Oh, okay. Do you see that, guys? You see what Netniv just did there? You want to see a magic trick that I don't use very often? Good night, Netniv. Good night, Netniv. Good night, Netniv. Thank you for the impersonation. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. I'll let you impersonate me anytime.
Oh, yeah. I already am. All your pylons belong to us? No, wait. Wrong thing.
Oh, yeah.
Wrong thing.
Nacelles. Your nacelles.
Seriously, though, man, my hat's off to you. Good night. Take it easy.
Yeah.
Part-time Netniv? Yeah, that's it. That's it.
I'm up in 3 hours to go to the shop, so, yeah.
Well, go to bed. Go to bed. See, now I told him to. Now he won't.
No.
I think he thinks I'm going to time him out again. I'm not going to do that. He's a big boy. He can take care of himself. He can take care of himself. Can't you, Netniv?
Can I? Can I? Oh, can I?
Yeah. Can you time yourself out? Maybe.
I'll just exit stage right.
All right. You do that. Bye, Netniv. And look at that. Netniv is now removed. How did that happen? How did that happen? What happened there? He's gone. Netniv's gone, Fisty. Fisty? Oh, did I lose Fisty too? Damn it! Stream together.
It's showing me as talking. What the heck?
Oh, now I can hear you. I don't know why it keeps changing. That's weird. That's weird.
All right, I just have to be a little louder, I guess. No, I was what I was.
Nope, can't hear you. I don't know what happened, Fisty. I got was last word from Fisty. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened there.
It's not on my end.
I'm not changing anything,
showing,
man.
I don't know what's going on because I am. Let's see if this works.
Okay. Nope. Gone again. Here, I'm gonna move you to Netniv slot. Hold on. I'm gonna move you to slot 2. Or no, to slot 1. Move to slot 1. Turn your camera off and back on. Because now they should be able to see you. It immediately turns itself off. I don't have call-ins on or anything like that, so I don't know why.
All right, how about now? You hear me?
Yes, I do. You heard him the entire time. See, it's gone again. What the hell? My hands are on baby, yo. Like, I'm literally not doing anything, like, at all. Viper. Okay, hold on, Viper. We're going to let Viper up. I accepted the request. It says getting ready, so. I can see you now, Fisty.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing this. Did you guys hear me?
I can now, yeah. And Viper's on his way in, so. I don't know what's going on. And there he goes again. What the hell? Fisty, I'm not doing anything, I swear. I swear I'm not. Like here, it just giving a black screen. Here, see, I'll hold the baby up here for a minute. Do what you got to do.
No, I'm gonna leave and bring me back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave and I'll knock again and bring me back in.
Okay. I got you. No, that's because I got the chroma key on that. Hold on, I'll turn that back off. That has nothing to do with the problem, though. I'm losing him in Stream Together, and I'm not sure why. I shouldn't be. It's not a problem I normally have. Where is the source for Stream Together 2? That is Buddha's normal slot, and I need to take the filter off immediately. I only put it up for NetNiv remove. There. You won't see that next time he comes in. Which there he is. I didn't even have to push anything. Welcome back in, Fisty. And I accepted your request, Viper. Not sure why it didn't change. Hold on, I'll shoot you an invite too.
All right, how we doing now?
Yeah, you're 5x5 on my end.
All right. How about the chat? You guys hear me better now?
Yeah, they can see you too. They can see you too. Good to go. Free Swag says. Thank you, Swag. Let me get the DW Viper. Bada bing, bada boom. Send invite. There you go, Viper. There you go, Viper. It should bring you in. There he is. Viper, are you with us?
Right. I am.
Good morning to you, sir. Because I know it's early.
Hey, it's weird being on this side.
Yeah, why are you?
There we go.
Why are you up so early? What's going on? It's 4 in the morning there. What the hell?
I have to drive down south for a few days with work, so.
Oh.
It's an early start for me, and I'm swinging by Mini Mabel's on the way down, so. It's going to be a long day.
Sounds like a long day.
I wish you the best of luck, but I wanted to tell you personally, the stream the other day, Cosmic Squares, fucking amazing. I loved every minute of it.
Oh, it was a hoot, and thanks, Sanjay, for taking part, mate, and everybody else that took part. It just made it so much fun. I mean, there's so much we took out of that first episode and things that were going to change, because obviously the chat can't hear the roasting and the banter of the CCs when somebody's got focus.
Yeah.
So, and there was a lot of that going on, and that made it even more funny because I could hear it, NetNiv could hear it, Mini could hear it, but obviously Cat couldn't. But we're going to change that. So even when you're in the spotlight and trying to answer the question, the ribbon that you get from people like Lostin and Nigel and everybody like that in the background,
it was great.
So funny.
It was great. I loved it. It was so funny.
And
we didn't know the first
off.
game. Listen, I don't want to talk about that. My mic messed up. I don't think somebody was sharing my audio. Thank you kindly. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll tell you, Viper. I would love to get on if you need a replacement, a backup. I'm not going to be. I'm out of work for the near future, so my schedule is my schedule. So if you need a backup, just let me know. And I am pretty good at trivia and game show type stuff.
The plan is we're going to get all sorts of CCs in.
I caught part of it, and it just looked like you guys had a blast.
It's just something different for the STFC community to enjoy, have a laugh, not have to talk or gripe or vent about the game or anything like that. It's just a bit of fun.
Oh, it seemed like it was more than just a bit of fun. It seemed like it was a hell of a lot of fun.
Let's see. Shiz says, I don't think it is about good at trivia. I think it's about coming up with believable responses. Well, no, we still have to be correct. So.
Well, and that brings up the entire point of the original Hollywood Squares. If you if you watch the old Hollywood Squares, especially Paul Lind, he would sit there in the center square and he would spin up this entire yarn and he wouldn't have a fucking clue what he was talking about. Get the contestants go, oh yeah, I agree. No. And then he'd say, I made it all up. Like, you fucker.
let me say, Shiz. No. The idea was they had to guess whether we knew the question or not. Not whether if we would be right or not before the question was asked. Like, they had no idea. They hit me with a category and a number. That's all I got. So, Viper, if I may, one of the questions was, what is the what is the meaning of life in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? And I know most of you guys know the answer to this. It's 42. But would I have known that on the spot? Do you think I would have known that on the spot?
You probably not. Me, I knew
Thank,
it.
thank you. I would not. I would not have known it. Had I got picked, that would have been bad. But can't they bet you're wrong? No, it's like they want you to be right. They're going to pick somebody that they want to be right. That's how it works.
Yeah, they go. So they want to get tic tac toe. That's the entire point of Hollywood Squares. They got to get tic tac toe. So they pick a celebrity, and the celebrity gets asked a question, and the celebrity answers the question, and then the contestant has to say, "I agree" or "I disagree." And if they disagree and the celebrity's right, they don't win it. In fact, it goes to the other side. Mm-hmm. But if the celebrity is right and they say, "I agree," they get the square. If the celebrity is wrong and they say they disagree, they get the square. So
yeah, but we didn't have that step. We didn't play it that way. We took a step out.
Yeah, that was I'm just saying the original Hollywood Squares. Now, Cosmic Squares, I know you guys were doing differently.
No, it wasn't there.
What we were trying to do is, because it's the first time running it, we didn't know how long it was going to take, how good it would be, things like that. So we wanted to make it as simple as possible, but as true to the genre as possible as well. Because over in the UK, it was called Celebrity Squares.
Yes.
And it was slightly different format, so it was closer to the format that we ran, was the UK version. And it was a case of, okay, we don't know how it's going to go. I'm trying to do all the technical bits, making sure things work. When things didn't work, trying to cover it up.
to respond to Shiz there, Shiz, that's why they avoided me. Like I would have gotten most of those questions wrong. Stargate stuff. Surprisingly, Samo is not the only person with the Stargate knowledge. But when it comes to like the original series, which I'm surprised no one picked the Picard stuff, by the way. I was waiting for that. When it comes to the original series, I don't know shit. I was a next gen baby. So, you know.
The thing is, MJ, you would have been caught out then by the Picard piece. Because you're referring to the category to baldly go, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
It wasn't just Picard.
Oh. Was it Cisco too?
It was, yes.
Well, I mean, I would have done well with that. Next gen and up. Next gen and up. So, I know, like, the original series, I've watched it twice in my life, I think.
Yeah.
I've watched Next Gen and Up probably 20 times in my life. So, maybe 30, because I'm a nerd. I honestly avoided MJ Pot Destroys Recall. That's fair. That's fair. I can't argue with that.
That's funny.
I mean, not being rude, I smoke daily, I speak truth. Yeah, I agree, Tony. I agree. And, you know, if you're going to add that step in future, though, Viper, then, you know, that would increase my chances. Good night, Apocalypse. Thank you for coming in.
Well, the thing is, we're already looking at different formats. And I'm looking at trying to build different ways of doing things. So we might do a thing called Who Wants to Buy Some Hair for all the bald CCs.
Oh, wow. Okay. So,
yeah, hello.
Misty, myself, Ultra Vetica. I mean, there are a lot. There are a lot. That's fair. Although I can't.
Rev.
Is Rev bald? Is Rev bald? Okay.
Well, getting there.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, it'll be along the format of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style.
Yeah.
Well,
so you'll
actually, Viper,
50-50 and ask the audience and things like that.
Since we're talking about it here, Viper, maybe something you could think about is on your own stream running a raffle or something of that, like a Wheel of Fortune, like the Epic Wheel of Disappointment, to get a couple of competitors to be the contestants.
Right. Maybe.
And over the course of the 5 days prior to us doing it on a Saturday or whatever way we do it, the 5 days prior, you pick out some contestants. I think
well,
that would be really cool, and the contestant can win $100 pack, and it's
that all depends on funding.
Have one of the NDA holders that have those things to give away. See if they can cough up something, or all of us can chip in just to increase. All of us can chip in to increase it.
The original idea, Iron Fist, is that we're building it at the moment and ironing out all the bugs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I could tell by watching it. You were building it and iron out the bugs. But still, I mean, I think that would be really cool. I mean, I think that's something that people would really love to do, to be the contestant on STFC Twitch squares. I mean, that'd be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the idea and the premise that because this came out of my last trip down to Minis one weekend, and we were just spitballing and talking ideas, and then within 24 hours, I had a set built and everything like that. And
Madrox says hard pass, by the way. He doesn't want to be a square. So I get it, Madrox.
I would love doing it. It sounds like it'd be a ton of fun. But I've always really admired Hollywood Squares.
It was
fun. What will be happening though is that once all the bugs are worked out, this is going to be packaged so any CC can run it.
See, and that's really cool.
It plugs into StreamerBot, right?
Yeah, you can import it into OBS. All the scene collection is set up for you. All the assets are there. You can import into StreamerBot all the actions and cues and everything like that. The only caveat is going to be, at the moment, it's set up for Stream Deck, but it's just working that side out then afterwards. Because there was a lot of things I had set up on Stream Deck that I didn't actually use because you need a second person, really, because I had different camera angles and everything set up, so I could zoom into squares and zoom into the host and all sorts of stuff. But when you're trying to run the game, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, I imagine it was, man. And I'm grateful you did that. And I'm sure those that won merch and those that we're in ads. Whoops, that's my bad. Those that won merch and Quazel, the guy that won the $100 pack, I'm sure they're all grateful. I know that the people watching were grateful. They had a really good time. It was a really good stream. And
that's hilarious. I'll tell you what's hilarious is where my image was. It says commercial break. You're getting a commercial break from Fister.
I'm sorry. That's just where I've got it, Fisty. Okay, don't
that's
judge
hilarious.
me.
I'm not judging. I just find it hilarious.
StreamerBot does all that for me. It's just one of those things. Have you tried playing with StreamerBot yet?
I haven't, and that's actually something I wanted to talk to you about. Maybe getting online with you, or getting with you offline, doing some screen sharing and over Discord.
I'm going to tell you right now, the guy to holler at StreamerBot is not me. I suck with StreamerBot. The things I have programmed in are very, very basic. There are some.
I'm talking about all these overlays and all these other things you got going on. I don't have a freaking clue how to do any of that. Hell, I just want to be able to get up some goals and put a chat window up and stuff like that. And I don't even
I can help you with,
and overlays and things like that.
Yeah,
because as I love this thing that you got going on here with the LCARS thing. Yeah.
I've got one I don't hardly use, and I'll show it on stream that I was working on. I don't really care for it though; it's too red for me. It was a Klingon version. Here, I'll just throw it there, and the camera's all out of whack right now. It's in the wrong spot, but there you go. That's
okay. Yeah,
that's something I had working on in the background, and then Aspie.
Yeah, I'd like to build my own. That would kind of. With me being multifaceted between military, fire, EMS, and the Star Trek thing, I'd like to kind of integrate a little bit of all of it, which would be one heck of a overlay if I could get it all working the way I've got it floating around in my head.
You know the best thing to do, Fister?
What would that be, Viper?
What you want to do is just go onto an AI site that generates images, and there's loads that can do images free. Don't worry about the animation side. Just to
I use
get
Copilot.
Just to get a overview, put your thoughts down and see what it comes up with. Because what you can do, right, you know, like the set on the Cosmic Squares, I got a basic idea together and then pulled it apart. So then, right, I can put a grid there, I can put a screen there, I can do this there. It just gives you a starting point.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think about all the different overlays and things like that. Don't get into that detail straight away. Get an overview of how you want your screen to look, and then go, right, I can put a chat window there, I can do that there. I need to move that there.
That was how I created the Revolution X stuff that I've got going on. Ooh, there's reds here. I'm probably going to get shot. That was how I created the Revolution X podcast scene. And here, I'll show it for those of you that have never seen it, because I know not everybody shows up to the Friday wrestling streams. I'll just throw it up right quick so you can see. This is normally how I run it. And it's not too bad. Me and Buddha do this pretty well. In case you've ever wondered what this is when we're doing our wrestling reviews, and it's actually quite nice. Then Aspie, like this is what I was going to tell you guys earlier. Aspie actually, she got one that has the Borg, but I've got this. I've turned it into a screen share. Never mind. It's mislabeled. Then I got one.
Yeah, you might want to switch away from that.
But it's not.
There you go.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not showing anything. That's bad on there. But that's my Xbox. I got to figure that out too. But I'm working on stuff in the background. The best one is this one. I've got a no cam version of this one as well. I know I'm transitioning a lot here. I'm sorry. But you know, this is another one that I've been working on in the background. Something different. You know, where the chat's a little bit more legible, and you know, it's just different things. Buddha, oh Lord, Caledon must be talking about Hathausen and Buddhahausen. Yeah, he'll put a curse on you, dude. Don't even play. But there's a lot I've been working on in the background. I never finish a project. I get halfway through it and I'm like, well, I like the one I got. You know, why no towel?
You got 50 projects going and you never finish them all. There's an answer for that. Do less speed. I'm kidding.
That's it. No. No. There's a lot. You're right. I would like
the only reason I say that because my roommate before I joined the military, he would get behind schedule. He would get like a half dozen projects stacked and realize that he didn't have enough time. So he would go get himself a week's worth of speed and just pound the project. And he would get his projects done, but all around him were like 30 to 40 other projects that he like did all kinds of fucked up shit with. It's like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
I gotta prove a point. Brett David, does this look skinny to you? I am a big boy. Okay, I am a chunky monkey. I'd go to
beer
sleep
muscle.
Mountain Druid.
That is the beer muscle.
That's it. Actually, man, surprising fact. Most people think I drink. I don't drink.
Well, beer muscle doesn't have to come from beer. With you being a follower of the green draws in the beer muscle. I'll call that a green muscle. I would call that the green muscle.
Body by Taco Bell, Madrick says, hell yeah, Hell Hydra. To quote my friend Jason V-Neck, Hell Hydra.
Oh, speaking of Taco Bell, did you like to know something about Iron Fister and Taco Bell?
Oh, God. Hit me with it. I'm scared.
Don't be too scared. No, I worked at Taco Bell in the 1980s. There were two stores I worked for. They were two stores owned by one of the original franchisees. Now, my original store was Store 887, but he also owned Store 12 that I also worked at periodically. Store 12, 1-2, two-digit store.
Yeah.
and it was one of the original walk-up stores that had the fire pit out front. And it was cool. And I will tell you, one of the things about working in those old original Taco Bells, we did the only thing that was not made fresh in the store was the taco seasoning. That came in a bag that we reconstituted with water, and we would mix with the meat when we cooked the meat fresh right there in the store.
Wow. Okay.
Hell, now here's another thing about Taco Bell. Everybody talks shit about how unhealthy Taco Bell is. So everybody in chat, how many ingredients do you think there are in Taco Bell beans? How many ingredients? No, how many ingredients are in Taco Bell beans? And MJ, shut up, because I know you know the answer.
I'm not gonna say anything. Draven
is close. Draven is close.
0.
Well, no, they exist. Come on now.
Okay. Beans and what? Free swag is close. Mad Hatter has 2 of the ingredients. Okay, so I will say the answer is between Free Swag and Devil Dock. The answer is 4. The ingredients are pinto beans, water, salt, and lard. And that's it.
You know what we use now?
That sounds way too healthy for American food.
It is healthier than most things.
People think so many bad things have been said about Taco Bell on social media that is absolutely incorrect. So they say, "Oh, Taco Bell uses Class D meat." There's no such thing as Class D meat, people. There is 2 kinds of meat in the United States. You have USDA Prime and USDA Choice. That's it.
Yep.
The only thing that differentiates is the percentage of fat in the ground beef. And Taco Bell has used for the past 60 years 80-20 ground beef. USDA Choice, 80-20 ground beef. That's the same meat they've used.
Madrox, I will remember to do that. Clark, no, it's not kangaroo meat. Caledon, it is not horse meat. I have Demandhausens. Well, there are a lot of Demandhausens, and he does have Demandhausens. This is true. I will figure that out if I can find it. Taco Bell is going to win the food wars in 2032. Yeah, that's what Demolition Man taught us, ain't it?
That's right.
Ain't it?
Guys, all
that
will be left is Taco Bell.
Here in just a minute, I am going to have to raid out, though. I've got to... Oh, well, never mind. Buddha's coming. Hold on. Hold on, Buddha. I didn't see that till just now. Let me shoot you an invite, and I'll get you up here, too. Oh, wow, okay. Viper. What have you done? What have you done? Dude, I will share that. Hold on. Don't turn it off. Where's my invite button?
Well, welcome to MJ Hat Stream, today brought to you by Taco Bell.
Yeah, how about that?
Look, all I got to say about Taco Bell, everybody gives Taco Bell such a bad rap, and it is literally one of the healthiest fast food chains out there in the world.
Here, I'll switch to the Trek stream together thing, because I'm not really doing anything on the game anyway. That way we can just see everybody, because I do have that set up. That's a thing. There you go. Hi, guys. There you go, Viper. Now you're
Hey, Viper.
That probably works a little bit better. And then
hiya, Buddha.
Hey, what's up? What up?
There you go. There you go.
Hey.
Hi, guys.
Lift myself up a bit, so now I'm out of bed.
That is one hell of a top you're wearing there, Viper.
It's sci-fi. I'm going for a futuristic look.
Oh, and
yeah.
Well, though I will say you definitely have the Mo haircut cornered.
Yeah, dude. It's right on point, man. It's right on point. Don't ever change. Viper.
Hey, I'm visiting the Battlestar Galactica. I've got a couple of Vipers in the background. So what other ship could I have?
Ooh, look at you! You have a type 2 and a type 7. Look at you!
I know.
Buddha, man, welcome in. How you doing tonight?
Doing good, brother. How are you?
Not too bad. Kind of just chilling. I'm about to finish up. Actually, I've had to pee for like 20 minutes. I ain't even gonna lie. And then I've got a mess to clean up before Mama gets home. So that's a thing. But beyond that,
MJ, go take 90 seconds and go conduct the download, and we will entertain ourselves while you're conducting your download, so you don't soil yourself.
I can do that.
That's a way to go with it. Oh,
but honestly, Viper, looking back at the before Buddha came in, the talk about celebrity squares, or cosmic squares, that was well done. I was very impressed.
Thank you.
Look, I know you guys put a lot into it, and I know it's got a lot more to build in the future, but it's the fact that you're willing to make that out there for everybody, that's really generous of you.
Well, the thing is, if you look at it this way, I mean, when me and Minnie were talking about it, we were saying, right, there's a finite audience for STFC. That it may grow a little. It depends on how long the game lasts, things like that. So we wanted to do something that was non-STFC, but for the STFC community, but also give it an advantage to grow. So the plan is, I don't know if people have seen people like Sock Cop, Nightingale, Goldie. They're wanting to also take part in it. That brings streamers from other games and other genres into it.
Oh yeah, could you imagine doing a War Thunder Cosmic Squares?
Yeah,
God,
but the thing is as well.
So
what you could also do is you don't have to leave it to a sci-fi theme. You could have themed quizzes. So if you wanted to do the 90s, you could have question categories on TV, movies, music, all sorts of different things. So it becomes more of a general knowledge.
So like today, so if you guys don't know or watch War Thunder at all, they're doing drops right now because they're doing competitions. So I was kind of halfway watching War Thunder streams today. Do you know how many people were in the primary War Thunder stream? Over 20,000.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. 20,000 people were in the primary War Thunder stream. And that's because they're doing drops. And the drops they're doing are not crap drops. They were doing, so your first 8 hours got you a day of Prime. Your next 8 hours got you a clause a clause graphic to put on your armor or your fighters or whatever. The next one was five backups, five generic backups, and the last one tomorrow is an M54 camo. And if you followed all 4 days, tomorrow is the last day of it, or later today, you will be able to have enough hours to get the M54 camo pattern for free.
Let me hop in right quick. Madrox had asked a question in chat. Yes, Madrox, Friday's review is a video on demand.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see it.
Well, I didn't either. I just got
change
tagged and
another
asked.
butt. I got to change another butt. So
yeah, my entire point of bringing that whole thing up with War Thunder though is 20,000 people.
I mean, that's a lot of people to collab with.
Yeah, can you now? I would say people that watch the streams on Star Trek Fleet Command, the entire audience is probably around 1,500 people around the globe that actually watch and participate in the stream. About 1,500.
Maybe not even that many. Just really. I think we're being generous with that number.
All right, so I'll cut that down to 1,000. And what we as content creators and you as also audience members need to do is pass that on to your audiences, to your friends in the games across all the servers around the world. Say, hey, if you don't know if you're getting stuck or you have something you want to ask, come to any content creator stream and ask them the questions. Even if you're there for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, we're not asking you to sub, or we might ask you for a follow. That's free. But we're not asking for a sub or anything. Come on, ask the questions.
And it helps out a ton.
And 5 minutes of view time helps us all out.
Right.
And you might actually have some fun doing it. Because a lot of these guys are really freaking funny. I'm not very funny.
And Madrox, you can find it on either one of our channels, or you can find it on either one of our YouTubes. And we actually have it as a podcast on YouTube. So check that out if you haven't yet.
So, because we still got quite a few people in here, so spread it around to your teammates.
I mean, the thing is, as well, I think a lot of more people are watching Twitch for the entertainment rather than the education as well.
That's true.
So
that's true.
So you've got more and more people that do it. So it's because most people don't come to my stream for education. I'm the first one to say I know how to play the game, but if you want advice and stuff, ask somebody who knows stuff. I'm here for the banter, for the general chit chat, getting to know people, that type of community-based stream.
And I will say, as somebody who streams primarily in the afternoon, as I tend to fill the gap between the early streamers, so I get in the afternoon, right at the tail end of the EU guys, and I lead into the US. And half the time, my stream we end up talking about home maintenance half the time, or something completely unrelated to Star Trek Fleet Command. Now, can I answer a lot of Star Trek Fleet Command questions? Yeah, I can answer a lot of them, not all of them. But we get talking about all kinds of crap. So I count myself as being more of a variety streamer that does STFC.
Well, you also stream War Thunder, don't you? I know Web does.
Yes. Yeah, I stream War Thunder. I usually, if I get a 4-hour stream in, I usually do 3 hours of Star Trek Fleet Command. Then my last hour is typically War Thunder, which I then drop off to Rev if it's a Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. If it's a Tuesday or Thursday, I might not do War Thunder.
Right. Okay, hold on. Let me catch up with the chat here because chat's went a little nuts.
Yeah, they've said a lot.
Okay, so let me go back up. I will get to these. Hold on. Wait for the license fee.
Oh, Free Swag has some good numbers on us there.
Yeah, let me find that. I seen it. I passed it. Okay, so Free Swag says 1,500 is actually pretty good baseline according to AI. As of early March 2026, STFC on Twitch generally has a small niche audience with peak viewership in early 2026, reaching 3,664. I think that's mostly Nightingale. Sorry. But with average concurrent and live viewer counts often lower. And yeah, that's fair. I need more Doobie Den Fortnite sessions. Well, Madrox, that could be arranged. All you gotta do is ask.
For sure.
All you gotta do is ask. Buddha, I know you and WD in particular, you guys are all over Fortnite more than I am. And it's really
I have nothing left
become
to
a
do
thing.
in Fortnite right now.
I didn't think so. You've already done it. So
yeah,
that tracks. And Viper, you've been streaming Voyager, right? So that happened, didn't it?
Yeah, I've done Voyager, I've done War Thunder, I've done Star Trek Online. Yesterday I did X4. I mean, the only time I've done a collab stream on a different game to STFC, it went on for 9 hours. And that was doing Star Rupture with Moopsy and Samo.
Well, today I seen you streaming. What was that? You were streaming today.
That was X4.
X4.
Yeah, X4 because that's another one. That's one that Rev has been getting into. Also, he's been doing X4.
See, I've missed the past couple of Rev streams. I've been there, but I've not really been there. If that helps.
He hasn't been streaming it. He's been doing it offline. So if you are a friend of his on Steam, you can see him playing it.
Yeah, yeah.
Chronox has been playing it as well.
I think I added him to Steam. I know I'm in on War Thunder. I am in Deuce's Devils, so that's the thing. I did join. I played twice, but I did join. So
well, that's one of the things I really like about War Thunder is you can, if you just concentrate on one country, you can get a long ways for virtually nothing. I have not spent that much on War Thunder. I've got 2 countries that are doing pretty good. And I've been FTPing a couple of the other countries, but my 2 prime countries, I've put some money into them. Not a ton, enough to be pretty competitive.
And there's nothing wrong
with
that.
It's fun, and it's fun to me. And it's fun to me.
If you're enjoying a game, there's nothing wrong with you taking a little bit of funding and throwing it into that said game. Okay, that's why I can never shame a spender. I'm not going to, because they keep the game alive. You know, so that's just my take on it. At least that's
I mean, now right now for the next probably year, I'm going to be pretty close to free to play. I just watched half my income. Just watched half my income run off like a fart in the wind with a blown shoulder. But
sure,
hey, it is what it is.
Sure, I mean it happens, bro. It happens. Go ahead, Viper.
The only issue I have with STFC is the price points, because I'm a PC gamer and have been since Rogue Spear. That was one of my first online games, and Rainbow Six. And
I do.
When you play War Thunder, it's like
you do.
20 quid gets you the battle pass, and you get 1 or 2 vehicles unlocked for free as part of that battle pass. So you're adding to your collection for 20 quid.
Tony Sir says, I spend my weed and vape money on STFC, but been broke lately, enjoying empty. I'll accept vape and last. What? Why is that just... Yeah, I'm way behind. I'm sorry. I started watching two. Oh, wow. Okay. There it is. And last bit of wax. There it is. Because Dougie says that they don't realize there's more than 3 people streaming STFC now. I mean, they do. Again, still waiting to hear back on that email, as are a lot of us.
I think Doug's expanding on his comment previously, because he says, in my Alliance of Wales, most listen to Voice of the Players, but were frustrated with some of the OG CCs, although Rev's videos are pretty well watched.
Yeah, they are. They are. Everybody watches Rev, with good reason. He's very informative. He's straight to the point, and his YouTube content is on point. Like, I cannot fault that man. 100%. You know, both. There are multiple CCs in the community that do really good. DJs is another one, and then Ultravetica is a good one. Chef's another one. Like, they're awesome. They're awesome. They do a good job. So, that's like with Jason. Jason's content has been taking off. Somebody asked me earlier about him being in Warp Drive Top 5 and what I thought, and I support it. 100%.
Well, let's look at another content creator who is completely independent and will not join any group, and that's James Bond free to play. He wants to make he is. I mean, when I got to meet him in January, I said to him, "Are you interested in joining any of the groups?" Nope, I am completely independent. Yeah, I said, "Are you going to apply for an NDA?" Nope, I do not want to be beholden to Scopely. I want nothing free from them. Because everything I do, I am out to show that you can succeed at this game without paying a penny, and it all can be done strategically. And he shares that information with everybody else, which I think is super cool.
Some people are fans of some people aren't of others. Like Webster Sponge is not a Rev fan. Big Booty Bangers says DJ is a shill. And you know what? I can see both sides of that. They both kind of have their ways of earning income when it comes to the game, and there's nothing wrong with that. Both of them are free to do that sort of thing, man. JB is a character. I do think that he he doesn't teach bad things. He teaches wonderful efficiencies. So, he's a wonderful individual too. Like, I've got nothing against nobody. I will say that my personal favorite though has got to be Ultravetica, because he just goes on stream and he says funny shit, and whatever happens, and then he makes really good Breakfast Darkfall posters. So, I have to say that too, because it's true and y'all know it. So, just saying.
What I like about Ultra is, how do I word this? He's more real.
He's genuine.
Yeah.
It's not just that. It's like when the new mechanic came out this time, with the new Armadas,
Yeah.
He tried them on stream. He went for an hour and a half. He was trying different crews, different things, and he went, "No, can't do it. Not for me. Something to ignore."
That's like
and it was he represented the attitude of the majority of the player base, I think, rather than trying to niche it and saying, right, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. Rather than a cheat sheet stream, he was trying to learn it with the audience, with the player base.
Yeah.
He found, and that's why I used the term a bit more real in that, okay, it's not done it in the background and then gone, okay, this is how you do it. You're seeing him learn.
So, that's fair. That's fair. He, I know he said something about that tonight when he was on DJ stream. He was talking about being able to count on chat for wonderful ideas when it came to his baby account, because it's come up so quick that he doesn't have a lot of the same officers or FTs or CTs that everybody else has. So it really does come in handy. And that's like, if I can shout out Buddha here for just a second. Yeah, I'm gonna put you on the spot, Cuzzo. That's like Rocket League. Okay. He is a beast when it comes to like Rocket League content, Fortnite content, first person shooters. There for a while you were streaming Raid, weren't you? Raid Shadow Legends? Didn't you do that for a minute?
Yeah.
And you don't stream a lot. I know you don't stream a lot, but the content you make is good. So there,
Right.
the problem is I've been trying to help cart people over to your streams. That has been the struggle, because your viewership is part of what mine is. We share the same audience. I try to send people to you because you are my tag team partner, and I said I would.
Absolutely.
We are family, and a lot of people here already follow your ass because you're a part of the Doobie Den, just flat out and simple, and that's great. If anybody has any interest in those kind of games, those sportsy first person shooter kind of games, that's where Buddha's going to come in handy for you, right there. Just like I have different interests too. I used to be a Call of Duty zombie streamer. I didn't used to stream anything else. No Star Trek, no nothing. Minecraft. I used to stream a little bit of Minecraft. Nobody knows that, because that content's so old it doesn't exist anymore, unless you're on YouTube. Go follow me.
I've streamed Black Ops, the new Black Ops, when that was released. I mean, the last time I played zombies was World at War.
Zombies has gotten so complicated. Oh my god.
But I used to love doing. I had my own servers doing COD up to World at War, where we put our own mods on and things like that, and all the multiplayer. I mean, this is back in the day. I mean, you'll know yourself how old that game is. And
Zero.
And
see, buddy.
And it's like some of the new FPS games now that don't have the same retention, enjoyment. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like when I played Black Ops and Halloween, the Nuketown was back on. And it's like, this is an old map.
It's square. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. It's squared. We got ads coming up in 2.5 minutes, guys, and then I'm probably going to have to raid out. Like I said, I got to get things cleaned up before Mama comes home. But again, guys, I want to thank all y'all for coming on. I originally shut down the stage, and I was just going to talk to chat, and I did for about 30 minutes. And then NetNiv popped up, and then Fisty popped up, and then Viper popped up, and then Buddha popped up. So, it's all good. It's all good. I don't mind, because we've really late to the party was out in IRL. IRL comes first, Zero. Nothing wrong with that.
What the fuck is
I tripped over my tongue. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, you're good though. You're good. Zero, are you planning on
MJ.
streaming tonight? Go ahead, Viper.
It's like Moopsy with his E1 McGregor.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, that's the other thing. That cardigan, you know that cardigan that Ultra sells, right? Is base. Like when he wore a cardigan over the winter, and it was he looked just like oh my god. Now I can't say it because you just fucked me up, Viper. Thank you for that. Oh my god. Mr. McGregor, we're just gonna go with that. No, okay. So I don't know who we're gonna rate out to. I need to figure that out right quick. Ads
Gale's
in 1 minute,
on.
guys. Yeah,
Gale's on. Or if you're feeling music like you got Database or 80s Dance Party, if you're feeling DJ like.
Let me see who I've got on my follow list. Because maybe I'll do something wild and send all you guys to a Minecraft streamer. How about that? Oh, I bet
And you also,
quit
if
in
you're
2 seconds.
So you also got
I'm drop
Jaguara.
away and get ready for work and this drive. So thanks for having me on, MJ, and I'll catch you all later.
See you, Viper. Good to see you, buddy.
Have a good one, Viper.
Appreciate you, man.
See you later.
Yeah. So while we're I'll probably just send them to Gale, or I could send them to Milo, but Milo's playing Marathon. Never mind.
That's a new game.
Yeah,
a lot of us play War Thunder, so I would say either Gale or maybe Jaguar 333.
Yeah, I'm gonna send them to Gale, I think, because Gale's cool peoples. Thank you for that,
Gale
Logan.
is
Wolf.
awesome.
You beat me to the punch. I appreciate you. Unless that was yeah. So guys, I want to thank everybody for coming on tonight. Buddha, late to the party as usual. My cuzzo, my tag team partner, Fisty, everybody that came before. We had Viper, we had NetNiv, we had APAL, we had Tin Man Trek, we had RSDJ. Lots of people. 10 seconds, guys. Stay frosty, y'all. Be good to each other.
Take care, everybody. Thanks again. Have a good one.
Deuces.
All right. Oh, Buddha dropped out. That's all good.
All right, it's just you and me. Hey, have a good one.
Hey, be good.